But yeah, we're just kind of waiting for the game to start at this point. Again, the Dolphins favored by ESPN, 56% of ESPN, I guess, or like based on their analytics, 56% chance the Dolphins can win today. Browns at 43%. The Browns favored actually by 2.5. They might win. Yeah, no, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting for sure. But again, they have home field. The Dolphins, they tend to struggle when they go on the road, especially up. And when they play, like, teams that are, in the cold or stuff like that. So there is that part of it. So they do struggle. But, yeah, we're just kind of waiting for this game to start. Guess I can go over what they've really done so far. Again, the Dolphins open up the game or the season with the Colts. They got blown out 33-8. Then they lost to New England 33-27, losing to Buffalo 31-21. That was actually a winnable game, believe it or not. They beat the Jets 27-21, lose to Carolina 27-24, lose to the Chargers 29-27. Of course, here they are against the Browns. And of course, on their side of things, it's been kind of a rough showing as well. Losing to the Bengals week 1 17-16, losing to Baltimore 41-17. They are. There's the coverage of the game here. They defeated the Packers, which kind of shocked the football world. 13-10. Losing, of course, then to Detroit 34-10. Losing to Minnesota 21-17. Then, of course, losing to the Steelers last week, which again we've covered. We've covered the Vikings game, we covered the Steelers game, and we've covered now. This is the third straight week for the Browns. It's completely random how I pick it, so it is kind of interesting in how the Browns have now, 3 straight games there. So if you're a Browns fan, there you go. Hey, you never thought this would be a Browns channel, but apparently we have a little bit of a Browns thing here. So, but I heard, again, it's supposed to be very interesting conditions today. So we'll see what happens here. Google says the Browns win. Yeah, maybe. I mean, again, they're the home team. And if it is a windy day and if it's a cold day, that seems to nullify the Dolphins every single time that the temperature is like under 70 degrees. The Dolphins seem to struggle. You think Miami locker room going to be a mess after the quarterback comments? Yeah. Apparently, Tua's gotten in trouble for some things. Again, he's got to watch what he says. Quarterback, again, you're supposed to be kind of like the model citizen. And, of course, Shador's kind of seeing that on his side of things. That's why he's not even being really considered to play. Just want to see the Browns win a Super Bowl when I'm on this earth. I don't know if that happens. A lot would have to happen for that to happen. And just starting with the division, that means the Ravens and the Steelers both have to have a terrible year in order for the Browns to even have a chance. And then of course, that's just those two teams in their division. Yeah, that would imply a lot of things happened. I don't think it happens in the next 10 years, I can tell you that. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But again, we're just kind of waiting for game time. Of course, again, a lot of action across the NFL. Today, of course, it's Sunday. It's the best day of the week for football. Plenty of action. I'll try to keep you guys updated every commercial break or so. We'll be sure to check over what's happening across the league for you. If you guys want to go ahead and give updates, I won't be mad at all. Again, I appreciate that. Heard the Browns are going to the different city. Yeah, that's kind of clickbait in a way. I mean, they're still going to be the Cleveland Browns. They're going to be just outside the city. You may have, I don't know if you watched Brody Brazil. Yeah, I saw that too, clickbait. But I mean, you got to get your views. But of course, I like Brody Brazil. It's not a shot at Brody Brazil. He's awesome, but a little bit of a misleading headline. Steelers fan, let's go Dolphins. Since one Steelers fan, yeah, most Steelers fans will be picked for the Dolphins. For me, it's not a big deal. So we'll see. Again, it is raining. It is pouring there in Cleveland. So again, expect a sloppy game, and that's kind of why I picked it, to be honest with you. Let's go. All right, we're off. We are kicking things off. The Browns fielded at the 5, at the 10, the 15, the 20. 25, Sampson at the 30 and brought down at the 34-yard line. So a good start for the Browns. But there is a flag. We saw a lot of flags in the last game. So we'll see what happens here, as if this probably will be a hold. Go Dolphins. What's up, DrDelay? How you doing? Travis, good to see you, man. Good to see you. They need to change the name back to the Cleveland Indians. Are you talking about you're probably talking about the Guardians, because, yeah, the Browns have never been the Indians. Or if they have, not to my knowledge. But, yeah, no, I agree. Cleveland Indians for sure. Same thing with Washington Redskins. That's how I feel about it. Of course, I believe I updated. So, again, if you're a member, feel free to vote or pull for the team you want to win with the emotes in the chat. Of course, there you go, Steelers. But, yeah, that's just a little perk of the members. Again, I missed it on the last one, but, there you go. So, if you're a member, feel free to rep the team with the emojis in the comment section. So, 1st and 10. For the Browns, as no flagging, and that was picked up. Gabriel under center as they marked him down at the 33. Judkins in the backfield. Judy in motion. Gabriel moving to his right. And Gabriel's going to take off and run. He's at the 35 and pushed out of bounds at the 39. Oh, that was a late push out of bounds, but no flag. So the Dolphins already flirting with danger here. That was a very interesting push out. Again, he was definitely out of bounds when he did that. It wasn't like he was inbounds. No, he actually stepped on the white and he was still pushed down. So 2nd and 4 coming up for the Browns. Bad frequencies pulling for the Browns. Ball at the 39. Gabriel, of course, under center. 2 receivers to left, 1 receiver to the right. Gabriel hands it off. This is Judkins up the middle, fighting forward to the 40. As he's brought down at the 41. Yes, the Browns, again, brown helmets and kind of wearing that the brown jerseys they wear in that color rush thing. I think they look terrible personally. And, of course, the Dolphins in the white helmets, white jersey, and then their aqua green pants again, They had some nice jerseys in the 2000s, but they elected to go away from them for no reason. Now, they marked Judkins down at the 40. It's only a gain of 1. 3rd and 3 coming up for the Browns. They need to get to the 43. Gabriel in the shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion. That is Ford in motion. Fannin also in motion. As Gabriel hands it off to Ford up the middle. And he is not going anywhere. No gain on the play. And the Browns may have to punt. 3 and out. So bad frequencies pulling for the Browns. Chris is pulling for the Dolphins. The Browns were a great team back in the day. That must have been before my day. I mean, I know they were in the 80s and the early 90s, but I guess they were decent in the 90s as well, yeah. But I have not seen it. The expansion Browns have been atrocious in my time. But so have the Pirates. I'm a Pittsburgh Pirates fan. All right, here is the punt. They got a 3 and out. Oh, good punt. And that's going to go. Bounce at the 5. And that's going to bounce into the end zone. Oh, my goodness. A 60-yard punt in the rain. Now, I don't know how the wind is. I haven't really seen anything about the wind. I've just seen stuff about the rain. Here comes Tua and the offense. Holding on the receiving team, so that's going to back him up to the 10. So Tua is 18-7 in Miami. Whenever he's away from Miami, though, that's where his problems arise. He is 8-14 on the road. So again, he's just a guy that struggles mightily on the road. Really good cooking at home, but just nothing doing whenever he's on the road. Colts versus Elway was epic every time. Yeah, well, I'm sure it was. I mean, it's just interesting that Elway won every single time, though. That's the thing. Our defense stinks. Yeah, that's typically the Dolphins. Not to hate on the Browns, but I'm just saying, if it's at one side, is it really rivalry? That's whenever people bring up the Steelers-Browns. Like, okay, all right. Tua swings it out to the right. It's caught at the 10, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 15. That is 8-chain on the catch and run. And he's a guy that may be involved a lot today, again, due to the rain and due to the fact that, again, Tua tends to struggle on the road. That is something that he has just not been able to overcome in his career, especially, again, whenever it's an outdoor game, it's a cold game, or it's raining. That's just something that Tua cannot play well in. 2nd and 5 for the Dolphins. Actually, pardon me, 2nd and 6 at the 14. Tua under center, sending a man in motion. Tua tosses to A-Chain up the middle, and he's going to fight forward for a gain of 3. The Browns were back there in the backfield. A-Chain made a nice move to make a few guys miss and make it 3rd and manageable for the Dolphins. And A-Chain is really good when it comes to running backs. And again, he may be a focal point today. Tackled by Devin Bush. 3rd and 2 coming up for the Dolphins. Tua's by himself, trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Tua drops back, steps up, floats it. It is caught at the 25, brought down at the 33. That is Washington on the catch. He's been stepping up, of course, since the Tyreek Hill injury, and that's a brand new set of downs for the Dolphins. Saints just fumbled the ball away at their own 24. That is tough for the Saints. Great evening to you, Charles. Well, it's more for me. It's afternoon. Show some love and smash the like and sub. Yes, definitely like and subscribe, people. It's fast and free and easy to do. 1st and 10 at the 32. Tua under center. Receiver to the left. 2 receivers to the right. I don't think that's A-Chain in the backfield. I couldn't tell you. Tua drops back, steps up, fires down the left side, and there's no one there. Incomplete. The nearest person was a Browns player about 10 yards down the field. That was interesting. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Dolphins. Saints are a hard team to read. Sometimes great, sometimes terrible. Yeah, they've been more terrible this year, but I mean, again, they've been a little more feisty than I thought they would have been. Afternoon. Okay, you're all good, Charles. You're all good, man. Appreciate you for stopping on in on this fine NFL Sunday, 2nd and 10 for the Dolphins. Ball at the 32, Tua in the shotgun. Tua drops back, is going to swing it out to A-Chain. Oh, and he dropped it. I don't know if it was a backward pass or not. He does dive on it just to make sure, so heads up play by A-Chain. But right now, yeah, again, I don't really know what the call is. Is it going to be a fumble? Yeah, no, they're going to say it was a backwards pass. So good stuff by A-Chain to just land on it. So 3rd and very, very long. And A-Chain just flat out dropped it. But again, it's raining. It's going to be an ugly day there. And I was told it'd be like 50-mile-per-hour winds. Yeah, I don't know if that's necessarily the case. I'm not seeing anything with the wind. As it's 3rd and 15 at the 27. They need to get to the 42. Swings it out. It's Washington on the catch, and he's going nowhere but backwards. As that's a loss on the play. And the Dolphins will have to punt it away. Gina, how's it going? Hello there. Yeah, hello to you. Hello to you. How's it going? Good to see you. We got some football action again. Just covered the Rams and the Jaguars game. That didn't really go too great. That was a one-sided affair there. Maybe we got a better one here, as there is the punt. Bailey with a nice punt, fielded at the 25, cuts it outside. He's at the 30, now cuts it inside, but that was a mistake as he's brought down at the 31. Larvadane on the return of about 6 yards. And looks like that's going to do it for us on that first little action there. Commercial break, 9 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Dolphins and Browns tied at 0 apiece. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging in there, or hanging in, with me. Make sure again to like and subscribe. Going well, thank you. Hope you're feeling better. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. Since I think it was last week. Yeah, I think it was last week. Yeah. No, I feel great. Thank you again, Gina. Appreciate it. But yeah, I'm good. But again, folks, make sure again, if you haven't done so already, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games. So again, if you like, the NFL, if you like college football, and of course MLB, but again, MLB is kind of, nearing its conclusion, so I won't really push that as much anymore until we get closer to baseball season, obviously. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Believe it or not, again, it's completely random on how I pick games for the most part. The Dolphins, Browns, this is their third game, both featured on the channel. as I covered Dolphins, Jets, Dolphins, Bills. And here we go, Dolphins, Browns. Again for the Browns, Vikings, Browns, Steelers. Of course, I'm covering every Steelers game. And now Browns and the Dolphins. So, hey, maybe you guys are featured quite a bit on the channel. I don't know. Again, it's kind of random. So, again, if you're a fan of either of these teams, make sure to subscribe. Because, again, I cover a bunch of football. I saw something that the Redskins' top 3 receivers are going to miss the game today. Oh, really? Oh, jeez. Well, shoot. I might have to. Did I already know? Oh, I picked the Cowboys, actually. I picked the Cowboys for some reason. I don't know why I did, but I picked the Cowboys to win today, and I couldn't tell you why. Flush the Browns, yeah. Yeah, again, for me, it's not a big deal if they, whether they win or lose. I mean, if they lose, I look at it as, they're going to get, a top 5 draft pick. So, it's not really a big deal if they win or lose to me. Again, I hope everyone wins. For some reason, my scroll stopped working, so I don't know if you guys have been viewing the channel for a while. You notice the scroll was taken away because I don't know. I need to get it back working. Might have to recode everything on the OBS part of thing. That was annoying, but it is what it is. Have to redo that. I'll try to get that going again. But anyway, so we're back here. Cleveland again, 0-0. They will have the ball, I believe, at the 31. Yep, 31. So here comes Gabriel. Gabriel is under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Gabriel sending a man in motion. That is Fannin. As he hands it off to Judkins up the middle. And man, there's nothing for him except a bunch of white jerseys. The Dolphins all over him. That is nothing doing. No gain on the play. The last 2 seasons, they ranked 22nd last year in passing yards, 29th last year, 28th in total yards. Last in third down conversions, pretty much the same thing this year. Pretty much the exact same thing, except they're actually lower in passing yards. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Browns at the 31. Gabriel in the shotgun, trips to the right to one receiver to left. Gabriel drops back, looking to his right, fires. It's caught by Judy. He's at the 30. And he gets to the 32, so that's just a gain of 1. As the Browns, again, keeping everything short so far in this one. You picked the Cowboys, too, because the Redskins let me down big time last week against the Bears. I got you. Well, that means they're due for a bounce-back win, though. That's what that usually means. I just picked the Cowboys. I don't know why I actually could. I really don't know. 3rd and 9 for Gabriel and the Browns. They need to get to the 41 for a brand new set of downs. Gabriel in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Tight end in tight. And a lot of movement there. I don't know if that's going to be a false start or offsides. Could not tell you. The Bears up 3-0. False start. Number 71. That is Lucas. Lucas the third. Bears playing the Saints, right? Is that what it is? Yeah, Bears Saints. We'll check that a little bit later. Get those scoreboard sponsors in there. All right, 3rd and 14. Ball at the 27. Gabriel in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Gabriel drops back, looking to his left. Now over the middle. Now moving to his left. Fires. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Thrash. But there is a flag on the play again. So another flag again already. That was kind of the story with the Rams-Jaguars. Just flag after flag after flag. Here we are. Already, again, looking like there's going to be some flags in this one. Illegal contact. And that's going to be an automatic first down. Probably the most ticky-tack of all the penalties is the illegal contact. You can call it on any play. It's just really when does the referee feel like throwing it? If that was the actual call on Chop Robinson, that was pretty bad. But I don't know. They might have gotten the numbers wrong there. 1st and 10, ball at the 32. Gabriel under center. Gabriel with the toss. This is Judkins. Judkins is brought down behind the line. Loss of 5. Who is this? Was that Jack Jones on the tackle? He's been very good this year. And he's really happy about that tackle. Geez, almost every single celebration you can think of. So 2nd and long. Should be 2nd and 15. Where do they mark it? Yeah, no, 2nd and 16. As Gabriel drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It is, almost intercepted. It was not. It was caught by Judy. What a catch as he's close to the first down marker. Oh, I thought it was picked off. Oh, it just snuck by the corner. The cameraman and I were both confused. What a catch. And that is a brand new set of downs for the Browns. So 1st and 10, ball at the 43. No, pardon me, the 42. Gabriel under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Judkins in the backfield. Gabriel hands it off to Judkins up the middle. Gets to the 45, brought down at the 46. Judkins, again, he's still in the negative. He has negative 2 yards on the day. Saints don't trust Rattler doing a draw play on 3rd and 8 with decent possession. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Just happy punting, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Rattler, to me, is not that great. I don't really think Rattler is that good at all, to be honest with you. I think they're kind of looking for a draft pick next year again, but I don't know who in the draft would be good. 2nd and 7, Gabriel takes the snap, and it's going to do a little shovel pass. And I don't know, the ball is loose, but there's going to be, I guarantee you, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, I think. Oh, man, that is absolutely atrocious. So Gabriel did take a shot again. Blow to the head, I guess. Oh, my gosh. All he did was just kind of push the head. I mean, it wasn't really that much either. Zach Seiler. Oh, my goodness. This is the NFL now. So that's a brand new set of downs for the Browns as they're at the Miami 39. Again, we talked about it a little earlier with how the NFL has just all the penalties, the way the game is played, not necessarily the best anymore. That is a pretty disappointing penalty to see. So they're going to mark it, I guess, at the 40. So 1st and 10. For the Browns, Gabriel under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Gabriel sending a man in motion. That is Judy. Gabriel hands it off to Judkins. Judkins still moving the feet. He's at the 35 and brought down at the 33. Nice run there. You had Matthew Stafford, and he got you 32 points. Yeah, he had 4 touchdown passes. Very good play, or very good, I would say an efficient day. I don't know if he was that great, but, in the end zone, in the red zone, he was pretty good. Showing Anthony Weaver, the defensive coordinator, ranked number 30th in defense. So, again, it's been a struggle for the Dolphins on defense. 2nd and 5, ball at the 34. Hands it off to Judkins. Bounces it outside again. Still on speed at the 30. 25-20, brought down inside the 20. They're moving the ball. He's probably down at the 18. Good play there by Judkins, and the Browns, they are inside the red zone. As you can see there on the screen, it lights up red. They're going to mark him down at the 17. Judkins, again, doing a good job bouncing it outside, and then once again bounces it outside, makes a guy miss, lowering the shoulder, diving for extra yards. The Browns are looking good. Oh, he had 5 touchdowns. Wow, that's right. 1st and 10, Gabriel under center. Gabriel hands it off to Judkins up the middle, and he's not getting nothing. Well, he may have got a yard there. I'm not too sure. Not too much. Got a nice little parlay that pays a whole $9 if I win. Let's go Browns and Bears. Surprise not allowed. Yeah, there we go. Showing a scoring update. The Chiefs and the Raiders. Chiefs, a rare noon kickoff in Kansas City. That's kind of classic Chiefs right there. They usually always play at 12. So, but yeah, they're up 7-0 on the Raiders. Gabriel in the shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Gabriel takes the snap, hands it off. This is Sampson at the 15 and brought down at the 12. Dylan Sampson on the carry. Gain of 4 as it makes it 3rd and 5 coming up for the Browns. And they are driving. Now, Mysterious Story Stranger has deleted his message. Maybe there was a miscommunication there. Maybe mistyped something. Maybe he saw the Steelers. He's like, you know what? I'm good. I don't need to be a part of this Steelers guy. This guy. Get rid of the Steelers guy. As Gabriel fires over the middle. Oh, and the receiver slips. It falls incomplete. Again, it's raining there in Cleveland today. It is just wet and slippery and everything. Seeing the replay here, Gabriel again takes the snap, looking to his left. Judy. Oh, Judy didn't slip. Oh, he was actually contacted. This is Andre Schmidt. He was going to be on to kick the field goal here. From the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. And the Browns take a 3-0 lead over the Dolphins with 2:17 left to go here in the first quarter. You got shy? Oh, don't be shy. You're good. I totally get it, though. I totally get it. So 3-0 Browns leading over the Dolphins. Again, folks, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you do like the NFL, if you're a fan of sports in general, really, again, it's mostly football and baseball on the channel, but I will probably mix in other stuff. Make sure, again, to subscribe, except the NBA. I will not do the NBA. I just don't like the NBA. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Feel free to comment down below. Even if you're shy, it's okay. If you don't want to, that's fine. I'm not gonna. It's not a big deal. But again, feel free to chat about sports, talk about whatever you like. Again, we're all football fans, I'd imagine. So, again, feel free to chat or not. It's no biggie. Feel free to vote in the poll I have. Let's see here. The Dolphins have 69% of the vote. Browns at 31%. Of course, the Browns leading. On the scoreboard, obviously, 3-0. That's pretty much it. Let's check over some scores across the NFL. Of course, these scores are brought to you by, yes, I have sponsors, folks, Coffee Beans, Eduardo Hernandez, Sorry Cat and Hammer. Thank you again for your support. You guys are legends. Let me go ahead and refresh this because I think it hasn't been refreshed in a while. All right, the Bears leading the Saints 3-0. Saints have the ball. The Titans leading the Patriots 10-3. Chiefs leading the Raiders 7-0. Eagles leading the Vikings 7-3. And the Panthers and the Jets. Panthers leading 3-0 over the Jets. Jets looking for their first win of the season. That's pretty much it. Again, if you are a football fan, I will be covering another game after this. It'll be Packers and the Cardinals. So again, don't hesitate to, again, subscribe and, come back for another game if that is what your heart desires. You got nothing else going on this Sunday, that is perfectly fine. But again, make sure to like and subscribe because this is a growing channel. 1,200 subs in the last 10 weeks. There you go. We're back here in Cleveland. 2:17 left to go here in the first quarter. The Browns leading 3-0 over the Dolphins. A lot of penalties kept that drive going. Not gonna lie, but hey, I'm sure the Dolphins the Browns do not care. Showing Myles Garrett, 4 sacks on the year. He's obviously a guy that will be looking to stop the Dolphins. He's at the 10, the 20, and Washington crunched at the 23-yard line. Took a big shot there, and that's where the Dolphins will come out and resume this drive again. The first 3 games for Myles Garrett, 4 sacks. And then the last 3 games, nothing doing. So you can say he's due for a game. It is what it is, but I know Browns fans very proud of him. A lot of PFF guys are also proud of him on a daily basis. It is what it is, though. 1st and 10 for Tua and the Dolphins as Tua's under center. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left, sending a man in motion. Tua hands it off to Achane. Achane at the 25. He's at the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, 40, 35, and brought down at the 30. Achane again, he has the speed. That's where he's going to pretty much be a threat. 46-yard run. As now Achane's above 50 on the day. Again, good blocking by the Dolphins. But again, Achane, when he gets into the open space, he is fast. Many of these Dolphins players are. Everyone thinks of Tyreek Hill, but again, you have other receivers. Jaylen Waddle, he is fast. Achane, of course, a running back, he is fast. Washington, another receiver for the Dolphins, he is fast. They have speed on the team. 1st and 10 at the 31. Tua fakes the toss, steps up, fires, floats it. It is caught at the 17-yard line. That was Jaylen Waddle, who waddles his way for a first. Again, the Dolphins have the speed. That's going to be, I guess if you're a Dolphins fan tuning in, it's got to be really frustrating. I cannot lie. They have an explosive offense, the potential for a great offense, and yet it just seems like they always find themselves on the opposite end of the scoreboard. So 1st and 10 here at the 18. Tua in the pistol, trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. James says his glorious parlay. I don't know if that's good or bad. Tua hands it off up the middle, and he is not going anywhere. That is Ollie Gordon, the running back out of Oklahoma State. Nothing doing there, and in theory, that could take us down to the end of the first quarter. I don't know if that will. Bud, good morning. How's it going? Or good afternoon, yes. Good to see you as always. 2nd and 11. Looks like they're hurrying it up here. Tua under center. Tua changing it up at the line. Sending a man in motion. And they're not going to do anything. All right, well, nothing doing. Again, I don't know. No one really jumps anymore. Actually, I take that back. Literally saw that earlier today with the Rams and Jaguars. So that's the end of the first quarter. Pretty quick one. Browns leading 3-0 over the Dolphins. Titans up by 7. Didn't see that coming. Yeah, me neither. Nice job, Dolphins. Yep. Top of the morning. Top of the morning to you, James. Tua has so much potential, only if he can manage to play for an entire season. Yeah, that's another problem. Tua's good. I think he gets a lot of hate in the media, in the social media, and the media, really. But, of course, some of the comments he makes are pretty dumb. But, yeah, I agree. The Dolphins have potential, but he struggles to play away from Miami. Pretty much whenever it's cold or it's raining, he tends to struggle. So, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. Again, I know there's a lot of streamers. It's got to be a lot of Actually, I haven't even checked, but I know there's probably a lot of streamers competing for your attention. Hopefully, I'm able to win you over with the classic radio style that I offer here. Again, this is what I do. I call games. Again, obviously, I'm a Steelers fan, but obviously, the Steelers aren't playing today. This is actually the 3rd time the Browns have been featured on my channel. Same thing with the Dolphins. So, again, maybe, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm not going to promise every single week. Of course, that's not the case, as it's kind of random. But again, I try to bounce around the NFL, try to cover games that other people might not cover as much. Or maybe, again, we'll get some good games, I'm sure. But yeah, hopefully, again, that you hit the like and subscribe button. P.S. Morning, ask him about it. Okay, I'll be sure to ask him about it. I don't really have any of his socials. I'll be sure to chime in some of his comments. Hopefully he's okay. But yeah, make sure again to like and subscribe, folks. Again, after this one, I'll be covering the Packers and the Cardinals. Tomorrow, I got 2 Monday night games, as we'll be doing the Lions and Buccaneers, and then the Texans Seahawks. I got to make the thumbnail. I'll make it a little bit later tonight. Checking out the NFL again. This is brought to you by Hammer, Coffee Beans, Saria Cat, and Eduardo Hernandez. Thank you again for your support. The Bears leading 3-0 over the Saints. The Titans leading 10-3 over the Patriots. Chiefs leading 7-0 over the Raiders. Eagles leading 7-3 over the Vikings. And the Panthers leading 3-0 over the Jets. But we are working our way back here to Cleveland, where again the Browns lead 3-0. Why are you trying to cover other games, not just yours? I try, Travis. Yeah, I did a lot of the San Francisco Giants a lot during the summer. 2nd and 11. Hands it off to 8-Chan, and he stumbles at the 15. He had an open space there, just unable to stay on his feet. And it's 3rd and 9. Of course, another reason, Travis, is more of a selfish reason, I guess. I'm trying to grow this channel. I mean, it is a growing channel, folks. Again, 1,200 subs in the last 10 weeks. So we are definitely a growing channel. Make sure to like and subscribe and be a part of that growth. Again, this is what I do. This is third and long here. 3rd and 9. Tua in the shotgun, drops back, looking to his right, fires. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Washington. He had a hand on it, but good coverage by the Browns. Forces it incomplete, and they may have to settle for 3. I watch these streams because in my country we didn't have the ESPN. You sound like another guy I saw, but he does streams on the Lions and only Lions. Oh, yeah. No, there's a lot of us out there. I don't really know many of them. But yeah, I try to, again, I bounce around. I try to get as many games as possible. It's a risk. You know, I could sell out for the Steelers and all that stuff, but there's a lot of Steelers guys out there. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. And it's 3-3 here in Cleveland with 14 left to go here in the second quarter. But no, I'm an NFL guy. I love my Steelers, of course. I will always love my Steelers. They will always come first, and I will cover every Steelers game. But that's not the only game I will do every Sunday. Again, I will cover 3 games every Sunday for sure. Well, 2 to 3, I should say. Again, the Sunday night game, I don't know if I necessarily do that much. I mean, if the Steelers play it, then yes. But for the most part, I found success in the early window, and of course the late window. Okay, Chat Sports. Yeah, Chat Sports are the other people doing the freaking games. Yeah, those bums, dude. They're such losers. No offense. If you like Chat Sports, you like Chat Sports, but yeah, they're a company. They're pretty much companies that have these guys do games, and they literally ask for money every minute. I hate that. Folks, again, make sure to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games. So again, if you like said games, make sure again to leave a like and of course subscribe to the channel. I might actually, I don't know. Do I take more direct shots at Chat Sports? I should. I think that should be a funny thing I do. But yeah, make sure again to subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Again, happening across the NFL. A lot of games happening. Bears again leading the Saints 3-0. Titans, Patriots 10-3. Chiefs up 7-0 over the Raiders. Eagles 7, Vikings 3, and the Panthers again leading the Jets 3-0. And again, I'll be doing another game. Chat Sports already admitted they are just in it for the clicks. Yeah, I don't know. I might do like a parody of. That's what I should do actually. Ooh, there's a video idea. That's a video idea. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Just parody Chat Sports. So, yeah, I don't like them. I don't like them at all. If they ask me to be part of their little team, I'm good. There aren't many things. I don't think I will sell out for many things. I'm actually obviously there's a lot of gambling here. I don't want to shame anybody here for that. You guys do what you want to do. I don't really like it. To me, it's kind of like, I don't know. I just feel like we always lose. That's why I don't like it. So the only way I would actually I would agree to a sponsorship with like FanDuel, stuff like that, if I got like 7 figures. That's the only way. So I'd put the price obscenely high. But, yeah, that's pretty much the only way I would agree to be a sponsorship of that stuff. As that's a fumble there at the 5. He's at the 10, and he's at the 15, and brought down to the 17-yard line. Again, I have no problem with it. I just feel like it just seems like we always, like the common man always loses. That's my problem with it. That just bugs me. Showing an update here. Cam Ward dropping back, firing down the left side, and it's caught. And the Titans again leading 10-3. Potential upset there in Tennessee. As the Browns again going to start their drive at the 17. Gabriel in the shotgun. Sending a man in motion. Sending another man in motion. Gabriel hands it off to Judkins up the middle. Oh my goodness, he was blown up after about a gain of a couple. So a gain of 2 for the Browns. So 2nd and 8 coming up for the Browns here. 33 is your score. Not a bad game really so far, to be honest with you. We've seen some nice plays from both teams. Might not reflect that in the scoreboard, but no, it's been a pretty good one. So 2nd and 8, ball at the 19. Gabriel in the shotgun, receiver to the left, receiver to the right, sending Judkins in motion. Gabriel drops back, looking to his left, fires. It is caught over the middle at the 20, 25, 30, 35, and brought down across the 40. That is Corley with the catch and run. He's really excited. Oh, pardon me, brought down at the 36. I apologize. I jumped the gun there. Jumped the gun. That's a gain, though, of 17 yards. Good stuff there by the Browns as they're moving the chains. Again, it's still raining there in Cleveland. 1st and 10. Play action. Gabriel moving to his left. Heavy pressure. He's going to take off and run out of bounds after a gain of a couple. And sometimes all you got to do is just run out of bounds and try to just save yourself. Especially when you're a quarterback. Again, both teams 1-5 looking for something. Of course, I'm sure both teams believe they can still make the playoffs. It would just be, it'd be tough, but they got to start today. 2nd and 7. Gabriel hands it off to Judkins. Stutter step, and he falls forward across the 40-yard line, brought down at the 41. That's a gain of 3. Years ago, I had a gambling addiction, so I refused to gamble despite the urge. Yes, I do parlays, but the payout is so low, I don't want to put down more money. Gambling is something hard to overcome. Oh, yeah, no, I got you. Totally. Again, always, trying to do that responsibly, people to do it responsibly. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't like, I don't know. I wouldn't allow one to sponsor me unless it was a lot of money. Like that's like life-changing money for sure. 3rd and 6. Gabriel drops back, steps up, fires. It is intercepted. Overthrew the receiver, Fannin, but now there's a ghost flag that came out of nowhere. Oh my goodness. This is interesting. It's like the ref decided to throw it in as soon as he saw the Dolphin make the interception. And that is exactly what happened. Pass interference. It's going to be an automatic first down for the Browns. Minkah Fitzpatrick is not happy. You have a copy of my win-loss statement printed. Oh, wow. Jeez. That is a terrible call, for being honest with you, folks. That is a terrible call. I mean, Minkah was there's nothing wrong with that. It is what it is. Again, we saw a lot of this earlier. Rams, Jaguars, the referees have making their making their presence known today in both games. Hands it off at the middle. He's at the 40, the 35, 30. Breaks the tackle at the 25, 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, Cleveland Browns. So right after Gabriel throws the pick, the Browns take it in for 46 yards. And Minkah Fitzpatrick is down. Wow. Again, the referees, there is a flag. Fitzpatrick is down. And again, I don't know what the flag is all about. That is just heartbreaking for the Dolphins. Again, you get an interception. It's nullified by a very questionable call. There is no foul. Minkah, again, just couldn't make the tackle. Browns touchdown, Bears field goal. Let's go. There we go. Hey, man, again, I pull for all you guys to win your games. I mean, again, the Steelers are off today. We already lost. It is what it is. But, yeah, I always pull for you guys to win your bets or, if your team, whoever you're pulling for. It's not going to bother me unless, of course, maybe in December if the Steelers are battling for playoff spots, Let's just say the Browns, they go on a run, or the Dolphins, they're 8-6, and the Steelers are 8-6. It's like, oh, you know what? Definitely pulling for whoever you guys are playing against today, for sure. Again, appreciate you guys. Again, there's an injury delay. Minkah Fitzpatrick, the former Steeler, he was down. So we'll see what, his status is. But again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, I know there's a lot of competition, including those that ask for money every minute or so. But that's not me. That is a certain company that I won't name at the moment that covers both the Browns and the Dolphins. They cover all 32. Yeah, I don't like them. I will be very passive-aggressive against those guys. Yeah, I'm just not a fan. But yeah, make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you want a traditional play-by-play experience. That's pretty much what I offer here on the channel. So, yeah, make sure, again, to subscribe. Of course, again, I already did a game earlier. Some of you guys are here from that one. So, again, thank you again for attending the second game of today's delay triple header. But that's pretty much what I have here. Again, Rams, Jaguars, already covered it. For some reason, it says that is live. That is not necessarily accurate. Let's actually refresh that because that's kind of bothering me. And then, of course, we have, Dolphins and the Browns here. And then, of course, Packers and the Cardinals right after this one. So be sure to tune in if you want some more football on your Sunday afternoon. Again, that's pretty much what I do here. We'll go ahead and check over some scores across the NFL. The Bears leading 6-0 over the Saints. Again, as mysterious story stranger said, they had just kicked a field goal, so they lead 6-0 over the Saints. The Browns, of course, just scored here. It's 9-3, pending the extra point. Titans leading 10-3 over the Patriots. Patriots had the ball at their own 19. Never mind. They have the ball at the 40. Drake May with a 21-yard run. The Chiefs now up 14-0 on the Raiders. The Eagles leading 14-3 over the Vikings. And the Panthers and the Jets are tied at 3 apiece. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more of your sports content. Pending the extra point, this is Schmidt. And Schmidt sends it through the uprights. And it's 10-3. I hope they don't go to commercial here. Please do not. You just came from commercial. All right, 30-second commercial. I'll accept that. I accept that. That's fine. I'm telling you, Q is the running back of the future. He's the real deal. Oh, he's pretty good. Oh, no, I'm not going to lie. Judkins is. Keep in mind, though, Ultimate, that you guys literally just got lucky with the most atrocious pass interference call I've ever seen. Well, one of them. I've seen a lot of them in my day. In fact, I saw a lot of them today earlier. So, that shouldn't have even happened. But, congratulations to the Browns, I guess. I'm trying to be 50-50, but I just don't like bad officiating. I hate that. I hate bad officiating. Right now, it's slanted towards the Browns. Not really a surprise. Whenever we play the Browns, it's always problems with the officials, especially in recent times. Used to not be the case, but they're really trying hard to get the Browns to be relevant. I'm just saying, I hate to be that guy. You know, I liked you guys when you guys were 4-12. You guys were more fun back then. There's the kickoff. Fielded at the 8. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30. Oh, the ball's out. Oh, the Browns recover it at the 45. He got smacked. Oh, my goodness. Talk about getting blown up. And the Browns will recover. That was just... Oh, my goodness. He got wrecked. Ultimate saying ball game. I guess he's unaware that the Browns are 1-5. Eskridge was the one that fumbled it. The Browns again blowing it up. Recovering it again around the 45-yard line. So that's where the Browns will take over in Miami territory. Jenkins with the fumble recovery again. That's typical. Just everybody, not just the Browns here, but of course you get an interception or a fumble. It's time to go celebrate in the end zone. I've seen teams do it down 20. It's really embarrassing, but you guys are up 7, so I guess it's fine. Gabriel hands it off to Judkins up the middle, and he's brought down after a couple. That's a gain of 2. So, again, 2nd and 8 coming up for the Browns. Again, a turnover. The Browns have just scored a touchdown. Judkins, again, just running right up the middle. Great blocking by the Browns. And, of course, breaking a tackle from Minka. And then they kick it off, and the Dolphins fumble it. It's a 2nd and 8 ball at the 44. Gabriel is under center. Gabriel hands it off up the middle. Oh, and Judkins has no chance. Seiler with a big tackle in the backfield. Better record than the Jets. Well, the Jets are the Jets. I'm not going to compare you guys to the Jets. You compared you to the Jets. I didn't compare you guys to the Jets. 3rd and 11 for the Browns. And this is where the problems do arise for the Browns whenever they're behind, the sticks, whenever they aren't moving according to their, game plan, 3 or 4 yards, play. It becomes a problem. Gabriel drops back, steps up, looking. He's going to dump it off. It's caught by Fannin. He's at the 45, at the 40, and it will extend. He will get the first down. Nice catch and run by Fannin. There is a flag. I think it's going to be offsides on the Dolphins. So, yes, offsides on the Dolphins. And, it's going to be a first down for the Browns. You just call me Stefan. No need to say Mr. Okay, I got you. I'll try to remember that. I do apologize. I'm really terrible with names. But, okay, I'll try my best. Again, a first down for the Browns. As Gabriel moving to his right fires. It is overthrown, incomplete. Gabriel had him in the flat. Moving to his right, though. Again, he's a lefty. That's always tough to do as the rain is really coming down now. The Browns' first 3 possessions, 3 and outs, and then they had a field goal and, of course, a touchdown on the previous possession. So 10-3. Falcon pulling for the Browns. Yes, again, if you're a member, which, again, I just unlocked all this stuff here. Feel free to rep your team or ref whoever you're pulling for. 2nd and 10, ball at the 35. Gabriel in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to left. Gabriel, low snap, handled well. Hands it off to Judkins. Judkins makes a guy miss and is brought down at the 30 after a gain of 5. There is yet another penalty flag. Unbelievable. Can we disagree? The Browns seem to be heading the right direction after the Watson trade. We got some pieces this year with Q and Carson. No, we will not agree. Unnecessary roughness. I'd like to see what in the world that was. Again, Phillips is shaking his head. Roughing the passer in the Saints game because he barely touched the helmet. Yeah, we saw that earlier today. Let's see here. Phillips. Oh, I see why. I see. Again, it's just, he didn't have the ball. Again, he sold the play fake. I feel like that's, if you're acting like you have the ball, then don't be surprised when you get hit. Again, the NFL is just trash. It's not a Browns thing. It's just an NFL thing. Just a lot of stupid rules nowadays. 1st and 10 at the 15. Gabriel under center. Gabriel hands it off to Judkins, and Judkins can't find anything but a pack of Dolphins. I guess Dolphins travel in packs. I don't know what they'd be called. A school of Dolphins. A loss of 2 there. Geno Smith is the worst quarterback in the league. He's been struggling. I want to see Kenny Pickett. Come on, give me some Kenny Pickett action in for the Raiders, man. I want to see it. I wanted to see him with the Browns, but of course the Browns elected to go with what they should have done. They should have went with the rookie, the rookies, I should say, Gabriel. 2nd and 12 ball at the 18. Gabriel drops back, looking to his left, steps up, moving to his left. He's at the 20, cuts inside at the 15, and brought out of bounds at the 14. Nice little gain there, and he'll make it 3rd and not manageable, 3rd and 8 for the Browns, as they need to get to the 5 for a brand new set of downs. Rules. I don't like the overtime rule. You each get 1 try, both fail, ends in tie. I don't like that. I don't like ties. Ties are un-American. Which I understand you're not from here, but that's how we view ties. We view ties as like the worst thing in the world over here. It's okay in soccer. I love soccer, but this is not soccer, as looks like there's going to be a timeout for the Dolphins with about 7:38 left to go here in the second quarter. Again, the Browns driving here. Again, they're at the 13, 3rd and 8 coming up. So, yeah, by the way, the Browns are doing good things right now. It seems like they are building towards a winning team. They opened the Dome in 2029. Yeah, we'll see. Again, I don't know. I mean, the fact that you guys have a dome is extremely soft. So, I expect probably some more 5 and 12, 4 and 13 coming. Just saying, now you guys won't have your defense. You just won't. I don't know. It's rare when dome teams really have a good defense. They've obviously have happened in the past. I'm just saying usually dome teams, they start to build their teams more for the offensive side of things because you take advantage of, the perfect conditions. So, yeah, I don't know. You guys are definitely kind of a disgrace now in the AFC North for doing the dome. That is horrible. That's just what I'm saying. 3rd and 8 here at the 13. Gabriel in the shotgun, trips to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Gabriel drops back, looking to his left, moving to his left. It's caught at the 13. He's at the 10, the 5, and brought down at the 4. That is a brand new set of downs for the Browns as they keep this drive alive. Let's see. I've watched the Texas State Bobcats. They went to double overtime. That was something. Yeah, no, I like the college overtime. College overtime, to me, is what the NFL should do. I really believe that. We have Miles at 32. I mean, that's if he doesn't want more money again. And again, he wanted out until he got the money. He's there for the money, folks. Sorry to break it to you. I mean, Rizzo said it for you guys on the radio. 1st and goal at the 4. Looks like we have like a wildcat action here. This is Judkins taking the snap, and he is going to fight forward for about a yard. So not much there for Judkins. Again, Judkins has already carried the ball 15 times in this one. I mean, that is amazing. They are feeding him the ball. Yes, all this football here, I find it boring. 20 men kick the ball for 90. Then they make it. Well, I don't know. I disagree there, Stefan. I love soccer. I'm a soccer guy. I played soccer in high school when I was, in shape. Now I'm fat and out of shape, of course. 10 years removed from high school. But now I love soccer. Big soccer guy. And it looks like Cleveland's going to go ahead and take their first timeout with 6:08 left to go here in the second quarter. Again, the Browns leading 10-3 and looking for some more. Again, the turnover on the kickoff return was huge. Oh, we're getting our first bots here. So that means we're moving into a certain percentage. Again, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm assuming you guys got tired of chat sports asking for money every minute. So welcome to the common man. The common man just calling games. That's what I do, folks. So again, make sure again to like and subscribe. Come on, defense. Oh, yeah. Browns should take Fano, the Utah. Yeah, no, he's a good. The Utah offensive tackle is good. Tate. Who's Tate again? I can't remember who Tate. I agree, Doctor. It would be pretty cool to see the NFL adopt the college overtime or some variation. Yep. No, yeah, that's what I want. Second and goal. Gabriel is in. No, Gabriel is not in the game. Again, more of the Wildcat here. Judkins takes the snap, almost fumbles it, and spinning forward. Oh, and he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland Browns. What a play by Judkins. Almost a disaster, but then it turns into 6 because of Quinshon Judkins, his second touchdown of the day. And the Browns now lead 16-3 over the Dolphins with 6:03 left to play in the first. I messed that up. Dang it. Oh, well. Who gets the ball first in the second half? I already forgot. Who started off with the ball? I think it was the Browns. The Browns started off with the ball, so the Dolphins would. Q is him. Yeah, no, he's good. He's good. All right, Schmidt is on to attempt the extra point. The snap. The hold, the kick, it is up, it is good. And the Browns lead 17-3 with 6:03 left to go here in the first half. Yeah, I get it. Soccer's not my style. Ready for the World Cup? I'm ready. Oh, yeah. I'm ready. I mean, I actually might be covering some of that on the channel, too, in the summer. Very excited about the potential of that. I just need to do more research on how to call a soccer game. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. We did go to commercial break, folks. I do want to just remind people. There are times I'll see it like, it's like, oh, you know, this guy's not talking about the game. Oh, my God, blah, blah, blah. Bro, I call games. That's what I do. And I assure you, if you were to go to another channel right now, you would see that it's also commercial break over there. But, yeah, again, that's what I do. I call games, folks. 3 games every single Sunday. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Again, I covered the Rams-Jaguars earlier. Obviously, I'm covering this one now. And here we are at Packers and the Cardinals. Well, later down the road. So, again, like after this game, I'll be doing that one. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Of course, again, if you're a member, feel free to rep your team in the comments. Again, I unlocked emojis. Thank you, guys. So make sure, again, to do that. Right now, Browns have picks 2 and number 21. Okay. We joke here about the World Cup, the stand ticket. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. It's stupid. Yeah, I agree. Watch it on TV, 100%. No, the World Cup is... that's not just the World Cup, though. It's everything. I mean, going to the NFL games now are ridiculously expensive because of all the fees on all the ticket websites and stuff like that. I mean, all the scalpers, it's so horrible. The common... You know, again, it's expensive just to even watch it on TV, but just everything that... We are just getting milked and milked and milked for all our money. We're struggling. You know, it's just a whole thing. You know, I try not to bring all that other stuff into it. It's just ridiculous, you know, that the common man is struggling now. But it is what it is, I guess. I mean, we all tune into and again, I love it. I love football, but we all tune into it. We kind of feed them. We feed them our hard-earned cash. So, anyway, we're turning back here to Cleveland. Again, the Cleveland Browns leading 17-3 over the Dolphins. But like I said, folks, again, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. If you like the fact that I don't ask for money like every minute or two, like certain chat sports networks, make sure to like and subscribe. Again, I cover the NFL, cover college football, and the MLB. So make sure, again, to do that. All right, here is the kickoff. Fielded at the 5. Let's see if they can hold on to this time. He's at the 20. He's at the 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and brought down close to midfield at the 48-yard line. The Dolphins looking pretty good so far, or at least they'll have really good starting field position. Let's see. It was a battle for Miami out of Fano or Utah. Oh, okay. Yeah. 4+ streaming services required to watch the NFL games. Yep. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Yeah, again, when it comes to the draft, I'll pay more attention to that Ultimate Sports a little bit later down the road. As we get closer, like December, January. 1st and 10. Tua is under center, and there's already a flag. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man. I'd like to see one drive without a flag, but that's going to be a false start on the Dolphins. I believe, how many penalties is that? Let me go and double check here. 6 penalties for the Dolphins, only 1 for the Browns. It has been rough. Of course, they're showing the offensive the offense ranks for the Dolphins, ranking pretty much 6th from the years 22 to 23 this year, and last year combined 22nd. Again, something is wrong. I mean, they have so much talent, even without Hill. It's really amazing, but it's really just the fact that the players don't respect the coach, which I get it, but it's really frustrating, though, as Tua fakes the toss, looking over, is going to toss it out to A-Chain. He's at the 40, and all the Browns are all over him as he's tackled after a gain of 2. Again, this guy is very good. He has a very great offensive mind. The problem is, I guess he doesn't really discipline or something. I don't know, but it is frustrating, though. Again, you're getting paid all that money. You'd think you'd be able to knuckle down, but I guess we all need to be pushed. Score a touchdown, run some time off the clock. Yeah, that's what the Dolphins should try to do here. Of course, they should try to score in general. But, yeah, again, they get the opening kickoff or the second half kickoff, so, they could. Yeah, it could be 17-17 if everything goes according to the Dolphins' plan as Tua moving to his right. Heavy pressure, fires, and that is incomplete. No one was in the area, but I'm assuming they're going to say he was outside the tackle box, and the throw did go past the line of scrimmage. So, yes, 3rd and 13 coming up. I'm not streaming the game tonight. No, I'm not. No, not doing the Sunday night. Let's see, actually. Let me see. Well, no, I'm not doing it. I'm going to see what next week. Oh, next week is Steelers-Packers. I'm definitely doing next week's Sunday night game. So yeah, I'll just do the standard 3 next week. All right, 3rd and 13 for the Dolphins. They are at the 44. They need to get to the 43 for a brand new set of downs. Throws it over the middle, and it is incomplete. There was a receiver in the area, but he wasn't looking for the ball. Now there's a flag out of nowhere. Now, Tua seems to like it, so that might be good news for the Dolphins, bad news for the Browns. Illegal contact, defense. There's the ghost penalty we talked about earlier. Again, it happened to the Dolphins. Here it happens for the Browns. Again, on a 3rd and forever, it just turns into a 1st and 10. It's just one of the... Yeah, again, it's just... Number 26 was just kind of holding the receiver all the way down the field. And the receiver at the end's like, what the heck? Again, I don't know. I don't really like that stuff, but it is what it is. So 1st and 10 here at the 48. Giving the Dolphins a brand new set of downs. Tua in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Tua hands it off to Achan. Achan trying to break it outside. Oh my gosh, she's blown up. Who was this? Schwessinger. I was thinking of Schweinsteiger. That's a German soccer player from 10 years ago. No, this is Schwessinger with a great tackle. Now it's going to be 2nd and long. As again, the Browns defense are starting to look like they were earlier in the year. Again, they looked really good the first month of the season. The rookie from UCLA, Schwessinger, making some big impact. 2nd and 12 for Tua and the Dolphins. Fumbles the snap, fires. It's batted behind, and it's going to be recovered by the Dolphins. I don't know if it was going to be a incomplete pass or a fumble, but man, the ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. So 3rd and 12 coming up for the Dolphins. Billy Napier has been fired from Florida. The Ultimate Sports Network, breaking news. Thank you, sir, for that. That is not really a shock. Florida has been a mess. 3rd and 12. They're at the 46. They need to get to the other 41 for a brand new set of downs. Tua drops back. 4-man rush. Fires. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Achane. But he was going to be well short of the line to gain anyway. And that will make it a punt again for Miami. Maybe it's because of the language barrier or my bad understanding, but I don't understand some penalties. It's football. Like, what do you mean I get a penalty for tackling a guy wrong? Yeah, I know. It is kind of dumb. They review the play and judge that the guy's head was pointed a certain way. Yep, I know. I know. Trust me. Football is no longer football anymore, as there's going to be the fair catch signal made at the 10, and that's where the Browns will begin their drive. Again, they're up 17-3. If the Browns were to tack on a field goal, even that'd make it a 3-score game. 17-3 is your score. 4:04 left to go here in the second quarter. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the NFL, if you like college football, make sure to leave a like. And, of course, subscribe. Again, we're a growing channel, 1,200 subs in the last 10 weeks. I would say that's pretty good. Again, the magical number per subs per year whenever you start, or the first year, is 1,000. So we've already crushed that. Again, this is my 7th month doing it, and we're already at 1.5. So we are destined to be great. I just got to keep on doing it. Hopefully you guys agree. Hopefully you like what you're listening to. Again, it's more of a traditional radio-style broadcast, and you subscribe to the channel. Breaking news, Ohio State remains 1. Indiana moves up to 2. Yeah, I thought that would be the case. Let's go, Indiana. That's all I'll say on that. Bears leading 13-0 over the Saints. Of course, the Browns leading 17-3 here. Titans leading 13-10 over the Patriots. Chiefs leading 14-0 over the Raiders. Chiefs are driving. Hopefully, Geno Smith is benched. We can see Kenny Pickett. Let's go, Kenny. Eagles leading 14-6 over the Vikings, and the Panthers-Jets tied at 3 apiece. So, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. Afternoon, everyone. Afternoon, Al. Thank you again for tuning in. Again, appreciate you guys. I know there's a lot of a surge in the last few minutes. Hopefully, it means I'm doing a good job, and hopefully, again, I earned that like and subscribe button being pushed. Again, if you press the like button, folks, you'll see a football. So that's how you know this is a football channel. So there you go. You want to like, well, I don't know. I've never heard of you, DrDelay. Click the like button. You'll see it's football channel, bro. Come on. I thought you were a football fan. Oh, you're not a football fan. I guess you're not subscribing. I guess it makes sense. A&M 3, Bama 4. Yeah, I'll have to pull it up. Now I want to look at it. Let's see if I can find the rankings here. Again, we're in commercial break, folks. If you're wondering why I'm just yapping, I promise if you were to go to another channel, you would see that they are also yapping. Ohio State got all the votes. Jeez, well, that's fair. I would say so, yeah. Indiana wouldn't get Oregon. Georgia Tech at 7. Wow. Miami fell to 9. That's fair. Yeah, I don't like Miami. Dolphins, I don't mind them. I don't like Miami Hurricanes. 1st and 10 here at the 10. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel. Hands off to Judkins. Judkins is blown up in the backfield. A loss of 3 on the play. As Judkins, again, he's had a great day, but there are times when there's nothing he can do. As soon as he gets the ball, the Dolphins are already in the backfield. 17 carries, 75 yards for Judkins, 2 touchdowns. So if you have him in fantasy, probably doing pretty well so far. I can't speak for the other 8 or 9 players you may have, but Judkins is holding up his end of the bargain. 2nd and 12. Gabriel is under center. 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right, going left to right on your YouTube screen. Gabriel hands it off to Judkins. Judkins cuts inside, fights forward for about a yard. And I think the Dolphins are going to call a timeout there. I was thinking, I don't know if they would or not, but yeah, I heard the whistle, so I'm assuming that was the Dolphins. 3:14 left to go in the second quarter. Illinois and Arizona State back in the top 25. Arizona State, yeah, they beat Texas Tech. I don't know about Illinois. I don't know what they did. That's another thing. Commercials. Football is more commercials than game. I love tennis. Each game is like 3 hours. Not a single commercial break during the game, even during breaks. Well, in the U.S., they have commercial breaks for that brief, like 60 seconds or 90-second changeover. It's 90 seconds, yeah. I also played tennis back in the day when I was, again, in school and skinny and an athlete. But, yeah, I totally get it. A lot of commercials now. 3rd and 12. Of course, I have commercials on my channel, so I can't really talk too much. But, yeah, I totally get it. I totally get it. It's almost commercials like every single time they can get it. Gabriel in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Gabriel sending a man in motion, drops back. Heavy pressure. Oh, and down he goes. Now, there are 2 flags on the play. Did he get out of the end zone? They're going to mark the ball initially outside. Now, if it's a holding call in the end zone, this would be interesting because that would be a safety. And, of course, the Dolphins will get the ball back. Illegal hands to the face, offense. That penalty's declined. 4th down. Okay, so no holding, no nothing in the end zone. So the Browns are very fortunate as the Browns, again, are going to have to punt it away. Of course, the punters nowadays can punt it 50, 60 yards anyway. Man, that is so close. So, again, 4th and 19, they're going to have to punt. This is Bajorquez. He's been a pretty good punter. And there is the punt. We'll see where he punts it to. Fielded at the 50. He's at the 45, the 40, and brought down at the 39-yard line. So, very good field position for Miami as they look to, again, get something going here. 2:53 left to go here in the first half. Browns leading 17-3. Ohio State versus Penn State. You guys don't even need to do a blackout for that. You guys will probably blow them out. So, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Pittsburgh getting 2 votes. Pittsburgh could be 7-0, man. They're so... If they were 7-0, they would be in the top 10. That's what... Oh, my gosh. I can't... Oh, my gosh. It really bothers me. Lost 2 winnable games to West Virginia and Louisville. Unbelievable. But, yeah, folks, again, make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like said games, like the NFL, of course, you like NFL, you like MLB, college football, that's what I cover on the channel. You can just check out the live section. Again, if you're a fan of either of these 3 teams, again, I can't really promise, every week I'm doing it because I'm not doing you guys every week. But I've already covered the Dolphins 3 times and the Browns 3 times, believe it or not, already. Again, there's the Browns Steelers and then Browns Vikings. And then for the Dolphins, there you go, Dolphins Jets and then Dolphins Bills. And of course here. So again, make sure again to like and subscribe. Again, another game I'm doing is Packers Cardinals. So again, it's not just a Steelers channel. Don't get scared. Oh, I'm not just covering the non-Steelers because the Steelers are off. No, I've been doing this every single week. In fact, last week, again, I did 4 NFL games. I did Lions, Chiefs, Bengals, Packers, Browns, Steelers, and then Broncos, Jets, all on a Sunday. Of course, I didn't do the Thursday night game that week because of the Brewers Cubs, as I've been covering a lot of the MLB. But again, it's a sports channel, folks. And again, make sure to like and subscribe for more play-by-play. Feel free to chat down below as well. Definitely chat it up. Again, I try to respond to as many comments as possible. LSU will destroy PSU. Oh, yeah, 100%. I don't get how PSUs are ranked. They shouldn't be any more. I don't think they are. Blackout was announced. Oh, I gotcha. You want to see them win against a real team? Who? Talking about Browns, talking about Dolphins, talking about Pitt, talking about the Steelers. Appreciate the comment, though, Letta. As, again, the Dolphins are going to be at the Browns 39. So, again, they have a chance to make something interesting here before the half. Showing Tua's stats here again. He struggles whenever he's away from Miami and it's cold or raining. 4 for 9, 30 yards. You can see it there on your screen on the left side of the screen. It is rough if you're a Dolphins fan. So, Tua is under center. Achane is in the backfield. 2 receivers are left. Tight ends in tight. Tua drops back. Heavy pressure. Oh, and the whistles are already blown. Oh, my goodness. As soon as he drops back, false start. So they got a false start, but yet even then, I mean, even after starting early, they still got beat. How does that even happen? Will Stefanski play to win, or will he play not to lose? Steve, that's a good question. I know that's a lot of things that, a lot of questions that Browns fans have about Stefanski from the outside looking in. As a Steelers fan, I think Stefanski's done a great job, but of course you guys would know a little bit more about him. He is traditionally a conservative guy. As Tua drops back and down he goes. Grant Delpit, who should be a Steeler because of his last name, makes the tackle and the sack. Again, as soon as he drops back, it's a sack. I mean, it's I don't know what in the world the Dolphins O-line is doing, but they're not doing anything. I mean, what in the world? Absolutely atrocious offensive line play. The Browns looking really good. Again, he just came unblocked. So 2nd and 21 as Tua is in the pistol, sending a man in motion. Tua hands it off to Achane. Achane at the 50. He's at the 45. He's at the 40. Bouncing it outside at the 35. Brought down across the 30. That is a brand new set of downs. Achane saving the Dolphins' drive almost. Because, again, it was you had the ball at the 39, then a penalty, then you took a sack. It was like, oh, well, the Dolphins going to have to punt it away. Nope. At least not yet. 2-minute warning. Browns leading 17-3 over the Dolphins. Dolphins are inside the 30 of Cleveland. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Again, appreciate you guys for letting me call this game for you. I'm not going to lie. I do see the number of people in here, and I very am thankful for that. It's a very good stream. Hopefully, I'm able to win you guys over and make you guys a like and subscribe. Again, it's completely free to do so. But again, this is what I do. I call games, so I really do appreciate you guys letting me call it. If you got tired of chat sports asking for money every minute or two, hey, that's perfectly fine. I'll take advantage. And again, I don't do that over here. So yeah, make sure again to subscribe. Again, I'm a football guy. I love football. Obviously, you can see the Steelers, but yeah, I cover the NFL, college football, and of course MLB. 3 games every Sundays, folks, and I'm on here 6 of the 7 days a week. So if that sounds good to you, make sure again to like and subscribe. Going over the NFL scores, Bears leading the Saints 20-0. Saints have the ball at the Chicago 43. The Patriots have actually taken the lead. They were down, but they have taken the lead, rallied back. They lead 17-13 over the Titans there at the half. The Chiefs leading 21-0 over the Raiders at the half. Maybe we'll see Kenny Pickett after that. We'll see. The Eagles leading 14-6 over the Vikings. They have the ball. I believe they just got the ball back. And then the Panthers leading the Jets. Or no, it's tied 3-3, but the Panthers at the Jets 3, so they're looking to take the lead in that one. So, yeah, we're just kind of, you'll be back in 2 days. All right, well, hey, good luck. Again, I don't do basketball. I don't do NBA. Sorry, if that that's something you guys like. I don't do NBA. But yeah, pretty much football and then baseball. And then I will do college basketball. I love college basketball. College basketball is actually fun. Because unlike the NBA, they actually care. And then they actually don't just shoot threes and layups. They actually have a mid-range and they play defense. So, no, I love college basketball. Way more intense. 6'7" is so 2 months ago. This guy. Did I say 6'7"? If I did, I apologize on behalf of everybody. I apologize to humanity for that. That's pretty disgusting. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Dolphins as they're at the 28. Tua is in the shotgun, trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Again, the Dolphins need to get something going here. Tua tosses to Achane. Achane, he's at the 30, bounces it outside of the 25, brought down at the 24. That should be a gain of 4 there. Again, they had the ball at the 28. Shedeur playing? No, he's not playing. Shedeur is not playing. Shador probably won't play this year, by the way. I'm just letting you know. And if he does play, yeah, I don't think he plays at all. I mean, if he plays, it's literally week 18, unless Gabriel gets hurt. 2nd and 6, ball at the 24. Tua in the shotgun, trips to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Tua drops back, fires to the end zone. It is incomplete. Oh, pass intended for Waddle. Good coverage there. Who is this? I'm trying to see the name. Campbell with a great play to knock it loose. I don't do American basketball. I watch Chinese basketball. Those games are so wild. They wear the face mask. Oh, yeah, I totally got you. Catch a game. I'll be doing OSU college basketball. Okay. Well, you're gone. All right. Catch you later, man. Yeah, Shador ain't playing. Sorry, bud. Probably ain't happening. It ain't happening this year. 3rd and 6 at the 25, so it's 3rd and 7. They need to get to the 18 for a brand new set of downs, and Tua's going to go ahead and take a timeout. Worst team in the league is the Rockets. They win exactly one game. That's I don't think that's the case. Oh, you're talking about the Chinese basketball league. I gotcha. Currently got a parlay going on. Well, good luck. Atlanta, Indianapolis, KC, Seattle, Tampa Bay. Ooh, we'll see. Again, there's a timeout there. Again, the Dolphins have a 3rd and 7 coming up. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, it's a 3rd and 7 with 1:15 left to go in this one. Dolphins looking. I mean, if they can get a touchdown here, it would be a 1-score game. And they get the ball. They get the ball back to start the second half. Could be interesting. We'll see, though. This is a big play. 3rd and 7 at the 25. They need to get to the 18. Tua drops back, looking over the middle. Heavy pressure, spins away, fires. It is tipped and incomplete. Pass intended for Ollie Gordon, unable to make the catch. And it may be a field goal attempt. Not a 6th and 7. Yeah, I know. Well, Kevin will be gone if they lose. Yeah, probably, but Shador's not going to win. I'll see. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that think Shador's good. I have some bad news for you. He is not. This high snap, the kick is up, and it is. Oh, it's no good. We got a doink. Oh, it's been about a week since I've seen a doink. I've been looking forward to one, but there's a flag on the play. So this could be huge if it's an offsides. Oh, wow, I think it is. Personal foul on the defense. Oh, contact to the snapper, whatever that means. But, oh, my goodness, that's going to give the Dolphins a brand new set of downs. Me too, James. Got the Browns, Bears, Panthers, Chiefs, Patriots, Broncos, Packers. Man, sure sucks. Yeah, I don't know about all that part, but yeah, no, he's not good. He's definitely bad. I think I don't. Yeah, hey, and he's not good, folks. I don't know what to tell you. If you are a Shador fan, I don't know what you've seen. But I guess we have a little difference on what we think is good and bad. So it doesn't matter. The doink, yeah, it happened, but technically it doesn't count because, again, there was a penalty. So 1st and 10 for the Dolphins as Tua is in the shotgun. Tua, oh, he fumbles the snap, and he dives on it. Oh, that's a loss on the play, a loss of 9. That's a killer. Dolphins making the Browns look good. Yeah. Flag on the doink, yeah. Where are you getting your information that he's sucks? Where are you getting information that he's good? Is the question. There's going to be a pass to the flat that's going to be caught for a gain of 6. And that's going to be 3rd and manageable here. You are good. Let's see what you can do. I don't know what that means. 3rd and 13. Again, 41 seconds here for the Dolphins. They pretty much need to get to the end zone here. There's really no chance they get to the first down. Why do you think Sanders is no good? What has he shown that he is good? That's a question. 3rd and 13 in the shotgun. Tua drops back, steps up. He's going to move. He's at the 10, and it's going to slide down at the 8. And now they don't have a timeout, so they're going to have to actually are they going to keep the offense on the field? Okay, no, they're going to have to go ahead and kick a field goal. You're a hater. I'm a truther. I don't know what to tell you. You hater. Again, it's just weird. Like I say, he's bad, and then all of a sudden I'm a hater. I mean, it is what it is, but he's not. He hasn't even beaten out Dylan Gabriel for the job. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. It is good. And the Browns lead 17-6. Ignorant. Oh, I'm so ignorant. Yeah. Like I said, what has he done? What has he done, folks? What has he done? I'm assuming give points. Okay, I'll tell you what. This is what we'll do. Because I like show and tell. This is good stuff here, folks. So give me a second. All right. So we like... Hold on. College football. So one of the things that many people reference whenever they talk about Shador, of course, this is college stats, right? So we'll go ahead and show you Shador's stats here real quick because I'm such a nice guy. What have I done? I mean, I'm not the one that played football for 20 years. So, all right. So you look at those stats, right? 37 touchdowns, 10 picks, 4,000 yards. He beat all the quarterbacks in camp. That's why he was 4th. Okay, so pretty good stats, I guess. 168 quarterback rating, 8.7 yards a attempt. Okay, yeah, pretty good. Pretty good stats. Let's compare him to another guy that I know that put up similar stats his senior year. Kenny Pickett, 42 touchdowns, 7 picks, 8.7 yards an attempt. Same passer rating, same everything. Same everything, and yet this guy, same stats that you guys say are so good. Oh, Shador, he was so good in college. But we're putting up Kenny Pickett stats. Is Kenny Pickett good? Is Kenny Pickett good is the question. Oh, look at me. Now, yeah, we saw him play. Yeah, he went 500, and then he lost to the Mormons in a bowl game. So that's just my thing. Again, I know there's a lot of weeping and coping here, but I'm sorry. This guy is not good. If he gets in, he will not do good. I was hoping he would play against the Steelers because then the Steelers would have won comfortably. But, yeah, that's just my thing. Most accurate quarterback to ever play in college. Not really, no. I mean, statistically, again, the offense was really built for him. That's what he was, so he had the accuracy. Okay, again, so Shador had 74% completion, and yet he wasn't number 1 in yards and attempts. So he wasn't pushing the ball down the field. Again, he had a high completion percentage. His yard per attempt was 8.7. And then Kenny here is a 67% completion, and yet his yards per attempt is the same thing. So that means he just never pushed the ball down the field. I'm a hater, never played ball. I played high school football. That's fine with me, though. It's not a big deal. I don't care. I don't care if what you guys have to say, whether I, never played or what doesn't matter if I played. I've watched football for 20 years, so I know what's good and know what's bad. So, it is what it is. Again, I knew I would ruffle a lot of people up. Maybe just crying. It's a personal attack. It's a personal attack. That's what it is. Whenever I criticize somebody, and then people want to defend that player like I just got it. Oh, horrible. 8.7 yards per attempt. But then again, you're getting the same amount per attempt when you have a worse completion percentage. That means that other player is pushing the ball further down the field. So again, I could complete the same amount of yards per attempt, but without completing as many passes, that means someone is pushing down the field and someone isn't. So it is what it is. It's clear you didn't watch Sanders. I literally did. Your opinion needs to be kept to yourself. No, I'm good. I'm good, man. Again, it is what it is. I'm not going to ask for you to subscribe to the channel. That is growing. I'm not going to be worried about you guys. Cam told Shador that Shador threw bubble screens and checkdowns. Yeah, no, that's true. Cam Ward was correct. Cam Ward is, he was correct. You're good. I mean, I saw him play in college. Your opinion is invalid. I mean, I saw him play, so I don't understand what the crying and coping is in the comments. So, yeah, no, it is what it is. Where did he get? He got drafted in the first round. Got drafted in the first round. No, it's all good. It's all good. Again, I kind of knew this would happen. Whenever the Shador comment made. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I share opinions. I'm a streamer. I'm a play-by-play guy, but I'm also, I can tell you just an AI dude. Oh, yeah, really? All right, tell you what, this is what I'll do. Because, I mean, I enjoy this, actually. Again, I appreciate you guys weeping, coping, but I'll go ahead and start banning. So go ahead and comment, and then you're gone. And then you don't have to hear me. You don't have to ever see me again. It's okay. I got you guys gone. That's what we'll do. Again, Shador's not good. Shador would be playing if he were. I mean, again, if you want to say he's being, like blackballed or whatnot, they will, they'll play him if he's good enough. 100% they would. So, anyway, it is what it is. Of course, you knew I would get a response. Yeah, probably. If you saw him play in college, then you don't know he didn't have a running back or offensive line. He still threw. I don't know. I mean, again, they really did. I did see that. Again, I saw him play. He would run around for like 5-10 seconds every single play and then take a sack. So, yeah, obviously the O-line wasn't good. But, again, he was not trying to get rid of the ball quickly. He also didn't want to throw picks. So, again, it was a lot like Caleb Williams, extending the play. And that's what we saw in the preseason. We saw a lot of people, just saw a lot of him just taking sacks when he didn't need to. So, anyway, you guys can cry and weep and cope, but you're gone. No, it's not negative. Hold on. Sometimes I think you people don't understand what debate is. It's okay. Again, I'm about to get rid of these guys. If you saw them play in college, again, you're not really crossing the line there. Sacked over hundreds. Do you believe the NFL will collude? No, I don't think the NFL would collude. Why would he? Like, why? What do they have to like gain or lose from doing it? It makes no sense. No crying, but Shador achieved his stats. I mean, I guess. All of his receivers starting in the NFL, but he sucks. You sound ridiculous. I mean, I guess. I mean, I'll tell you this before I get rid of you, is that, I mean, that's the thing. He had a bunch of starting level receivers, and he was carried by a lot of great players. He had the Heisman player on his team. So, Megan, I'll see you later. Like I said, folks, again, if you want to keep yapping about it, that's fine. But you're probably going to get gone. Again, if you want to go, you can go somewhere else if you want. So, I mean, there's nothing you guys can say that will change my mind. All it does is strengthen my stance that Shador is not good. He's not. Otherwise, he'd be playing today. And by the way, the Browns are winning. So I don't understand the problem here. Anyway, we're going to go over some scores from across the NFL. Let's see here. The Browns, again, they're leading 17-6. The Bears leading 20-7 over the Saints. Of course, you wouldn't believe the NFL would collude. Yeah, it was discovered they did with Deshaun Watson and guaranteed quarterback. I don't know. I mean, that doesn't... Who cares? Deshaun Watson obviously did something terrible. So there's that. So nobody care if Dylan... Nobody care about Dylan if he wasn't taken before Shador. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Dylan wasn't that good. I was surprised he went in the third round, but I mean, he fits what the Browns want to do, which is like ball control and just slowly moving down the field. That's kind of what they like to do. They want to control the game, milk the clock. That's kind of that's what Mike Tomlin likes to do. Patriots leading 17-13 over the Titans in the third quarter. Chiefs 21, Raiders nothing, Eagles 14, Vikings 6, Panthers 10, Jets 3. Mike McDaniels might be fired. Probably. You're right about sure because he always played for Stat. He never played competition, never won a bowl game. I mean, he didn't. So, again, we'll catch you later. Again, if you guys just want to keep yapping and just being stupid, then I will just take care of you myself rather than you leaving and saving it to whenever this channel is a big channel, because it is going to be a big channel, which is probably going to make you guys even more mad. Oh, man. But no, it is going to be a big channel. So rather than saving your messages for later when you can sneak through the cracks and I might not see you, you can go ahead and speak your piece now, and then I'll take care of you myself. So go ahead. Go ahead and do it. Hot take Q is the best running back out of the draft. Judkins is good. Again, the Browns got, with all the stuff that was around Judkins, I would say it was pretty good. It was a pretty good deal. Pretty good value. So anyway, going over some of the stats for this game. Tua is 5 for 12, 37 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. Gabriel 5 for 7, 55 yards. He was sacked once. Same with Tua. Ronnie, you're really dumb. Catch you later. Catch you later. 135 years. Hey, that's pretty good. That's how you start off later. Let's see here. 8 Shane, 7 for 80. Let's see again. If there's anyone else who wants to just expose themselves, that'd be fine. That'd be fine with me. 7 for 80. For 8 Shane, 3 for 6. Gordon's 1 for -1. A lot of mean people. Yeah, I know. Again, you just have one difference of opinion, and all of a sudden it's the worst thing. Dr. D, you're good. It's your analysis. You're a great counter. Thank you. Again, like I said, I do appreciate... Again, we can all have a difference of opinion. You can have yours. I can have mine. If you think Shador is good, that's fine. You don't have to say, I suck and I don't know ball and don't know nothing because I disagree. It's like, it's just a loser behavior. That's what it is. It's a loser behavior. You just can't accept that there's another opinion out there. So... That's just my opinion. Like, dude, there's so many people that I'm subscribed to, or people that have subscribed to me, that we have had friendly debates in the comments. Like a great example is Ultimate Sports Network here. So me and Ultimate Sports Network, we very rarely agree on a lot of things. But, again, we keep it friendly. We're not making... We don't get personal. There's no reason to say, oh, dude, you suck, or no, you suck. You're like, what's the point? Like, oh, you don't know ball. Like, you don't know ball. Like, why? Who cares? Like, there's so much, like, dude, like, it's an opinion about one guy that's made $1 million, millions of dollars. Who cares? We can't relate to them. It doesn't matter what we think anyway. But again, it's just literally... It's just lame loser behavior to not accept that other people think differently. It is what it is, I guess. Is Daniel's job at risk with the loss? Dude, I don't know what's happening there. I would say, though, because of all the noise with Mike McDaniel and the Dolphins, that, it has been... That I would say so. I would say it's at a risk, Tim. Thanks for the entertainment. Yeah, I bet. You would say Shadur's just okay. Yeah, no, it's fine. You can have that. Yeah, it's fine. And I think he could be okay. I just don't think he's good now. That's pretty much it. But because of an opinion of one player, you get people that are just angry all the time. As there's the kickoff, fielded at the 5. We're back. We're back at the 20s, at the 25, and brought down at the 30. Now I'm going to probably... Do I pull for a Gabriel masterclass here in the second half? No, they're probably not. They're going to probably just eat up the clock and run the ball. That's kind of the Browns' MO. As my voice is starting to lose. I need to drink water. That's what it is. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, if you like what you've been listening to, sorry about all that at halftime. A lot of weeping and coping there. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. The world would be so boring if everyone thought exactly, Al. Exactly. 1st and 10. Tua in the pistol. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Tua drops back, looking, fires. It is in. Oh, it's intercepted. Oh, he stays in bounds, and it's going to be a pick 6. It was off his hands, the running back's hands, but the defender was there to scoop it in and, of course, score. Tyson Campbell with the pick 6. And the Browns lead 23-6. That's a huge one. 23-6. It's now a 3-score game. Oh my goodness. Off Achan's hand. Again, he's played such a great game too. That's such a frustrating one for Achan. He's looked so good. So Schmidt is ready to kick things through the uprights. Snap, hold, kick. It is up. It is good. 24-6, the Browns. Again, the Dolphins had the ball, believe it or not, but the Browns 12 seconds into the second half. It's 24-6, and it's looking like the Browns might be doubling their win total today. Sanders might actually get it. Well, hey, tell you what, if it is a blowout, it would not surprise. It would not surprise. Then those people out of his band, they can't come back. That's a bummer. I mean, again, there's plenty of options anyway. There's plenty of options literally for this game. Again, obviously, every NFL game going to be streamed by many people. So again, when it comes down to it, believe it or not, how I acted, or how I was, I don't know if I can say, I could have taken the high road. I could have, but it is what it is. But again, I do appreciate you guys whenever. For anyone just clicking on the live stream really does help out this small channel. Again, it's a growing channel. It really is. Just this, again, comment earlier about 130 something views. Like, there was literally a time when it was just 2 or 3 viewers. This was, again, when I first started out in March. So again, I'm very thankful for the growth that we've had here. I'm very thankful for everyone tuning in. And I try to keep it about the game. Of course, personal opinions are going to come up. That's just, I guess, natural. But it is what it is. He bought a Shador jersey and have nowhere to wear it. Yeah, I guess so. You can still wear a jersey. I have a Kenny Pickett jersey. That's the one I have to take an L on. It is what it is. But again, I do appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe. If you're a football fan, if you love football, baseball, whatever, if you're a sports fan in general, definitely like and subscribe. Again, 1,200 subs in the last 10 months. We are a channel on the rise. So make sure, again, to hit the like button and, of course, subscribe to the channel. That's pretty much it. Again, we'll check out some scores from across. RC, you just missed it. What's good, man? How's it going, RC? You just missed the debate of the year. I don't know about a debate. It was more of just personal attacks flying one way. Bears at the half against the Saints. Well, let me check this. Okay, it is at the half. 20-7. Patriots leading 24-13 over the Titans. The Chiefs up 28-0 over the Raiders. Geno Smith is still in the game. I was making sure there's no Kenny Pickett there. Eagles 14, Vikings 9, and the Panthers leading 10-3 over the Jets. So a lot of interesting results, to be honest with you. I don't know. Well, maybe not. I don't know. I thought the Jets were kind of due for a win. I thought the Jets would really take care of business. Vikings, Eagles still kind of in there. Chiefs, of course, blowing out the Raiders. That's a tough one there. I don't know. It is what it is as Schmidt kicks things off to resume this one. Fielded at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, 30, 35. Breaks the tackle at the 40 and brought down at the 42. There is a flag. What else is new? How is the Dolphins quarterback still in place to keep playing, and how is McDaniel still employed? It's a tough one. Dolphins, I don't know what happened to them. It's going to be holding on the Dolphins. And it's a 10-yard penalty. I don't know if they're going to call it from the spot or whatnot. You have to do the same thing. Probably. Get ready for it. Well, hey, that wasn't a first for me. I've actually had to deal with a lot of stuff in the past, but that's okay. Saints are atrocious. Oh, yeah, no, they are. They are, Hersey. It's not looking good. They may, I don't know, the Jets might be the number 1 pick this year, but the Saints are right there. I mean, guaranteed pretty much top 5 pick there. Looks like they're going to mark the Dolphins back at the 20. So Tua is in the pistol. Trying to see the formation there. Trips to the left, 1 receiver to the right, hands it off to Achane up the middle. And he's not going anywhere as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing for Achane. Again, he's been doing all right. He's had a pretty good game. It's just, not really enough touches, I would say. And, of course, they tried to throw it to him in the flat earlier. Of course, it led to the pick 6. 8 carries, 80 yards for Achane. Achane has been, again, he's good. Just needs more of a chance, I would say. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Dolphins. Again, it's 24-6. A pick 6 to start off the second half. Tua drops back, looking to his right now over the middle, swings it out. It is caught by Achane at the 15. Oh, and he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play. 3rd and 13 coming up for the Dolphins. Browns defense is flying around. Yeah, they're looking good. They're looking really good. Looking at Waddle here, 1 catch, 15 yards. Again, just not really much of an opportunity. Saints scored a touchdown because it went from 0 to 20. Okay, look at that. Look at them. 3rd and 13. Tua in the shotgun. Receiver to left, 2 receivers to right. Tua drops back, looking to his right. Steps up and down. He goes. Sack. And the Dolphins will have to punt it away again. It's been a rough one for the Dolphins. They've had signs of life, but just haven't been able to really overcome the Browns' defensive line. I don't know if it's really more them or, I guess you could say it's them, but really the Dolphins O-line has been absolutely terrible today. Waiting for the Colts Chargers. Yeah, it should be a good one. As there is the punt. High punt. Fielded at the 43. Oh, and he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage at the 40. There is a flag. Larvadain again fielded at the 43. Then he was dropped. I said line of scrimmage 40. Line of back where he refielded the punt. And again, there's a flag. Another flag. There's been a lot of penalties today. 8 for the Dolphins, 3 for the Browns. So we'll have to see where in the world. You want to watch your Cowboys, but I won't be able to this weekend. At least I have another team I root for, the Colts, so I'll be glad to see them play. Gotcha. 2 fouls on the Dolphins. That's declined after the play. Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness on the Dolphins. 15-yard penalty. As the Dolphins are just, they are becoming, man, it's rough. I'll be honest with you. The more and more as this game progresses, I believe that was Tim Michaels. Tim? Yeah, I think I think McDaniels might not. I think this might be his last game. Caden Curry of Ohio State will be a dog, someone to keep an eye on. Not familiar with him, but all right, keeping that in mind. You think the Cowboys over the Commies? I don't know. I'm still reeling from the last week's L. I actually have the Cowboys upsetting the Commies today. I was showing Kenny Pickett. We don't need that. We have Yeah, the Cowboys upsetting the Commies today, so we'll see how that goes. Man, yeah, again, earlier today, trying to pick an upset, 58-36 on the year, but we're struggling as of late. 5-9, 9-6, now we're 0-2. Start off the season so good, 12-4, 11-5, 10-6, 11-4, and then the last few weeks, it's like football has left me. It's a shame. It is what it is. We'll see. That's why I call them the Miami Dolphins. Oh, man. 7 sacks on the year. Okay, that's cool. The Dolphins are just desperate to get something done. Yep. I hope you're right about the Cowboys. Yeah, no, it'd be nice to... I don't know. Maybe it's not nice to see, but just... I don't know. Like, I kind of want... I don't want the Cowboys to... Oh, you're a Cowboys fan? Oh, that's fine. It's just... So this is actually going to... It's going to make kind of no sense. So I kind of want the Cowboys to be good enough to make the playoffs, or like right there at the week 18, like you're still in it. And then, of course, I want that ripped away at the end. That's kind of how I really enjoy my Cowboy seasons to go. I really enjoy seeing that at the end. I like to see the heartbreaking loss. I know I'm kind of sick. But, yeah, I'm not a fan. I live in Texas, so I'm surrounded by Cowboys fans, so that's kind of been why. That's kind of fueled, I wouldn't say hatred for the Cowboys, but, definitely makes me cheer against them a lot more. But I can't have them fall too far behind, though. We need them there at Week 18, or, in the wild card round. 1st and 10 here for the Browns. Gabriel is under center, 2 receivers to the left, tight ends in tight, sending a man in motion. Gabriel drops back, hands it off to Judkins, and Judkins again behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 2. Are your overall win? Loss 58. Yeah, no, it's 58-36, but it's just not good. It needs to be way better than that. Hall said our Cowboys 2-3 sounds like high school. Yeah, combination, right? Jalen Hurts throwing great throws. Nice. 12 legendary. Yeah, I don't know about that. 2nd and 11, ball at the 46. Gabriel in the shotgun. Gabriel hands it off to Judkins. Judkins up the middle, breaking tackles, and is brought down at the 42. That's a gain of 4. Highly used to hate. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I bet you are. I'm just not a Cowboys guy. Cowboys fan, you say. I've only met one single Texans fan. Yeah, Texans don't really have much of a fan base. The Texans fans in my area used to be Saints fans. Now they're gone. Now they're Texans fans. And, oh, yeah, I've always been a Texans fan. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw you with the Drew Brees jersey not too long ago. 3rd and 8, they need to get to the 34. Gabriel in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Gabriel drops back, looking to his right, fires. It's caught at the 40. Oh, and he just drops the ball out of nowhere. And that was crazy. Whiteheart had it and then fumbled the ball. A ghost knocked it out. Casper is all over the place. He does fall on it. It's going to be 4th and 4 coming up for the Browns. What in the world? What? That was pretty weird. You have 2 solutions to your problem. No, that's not gonna happen. Doing the pick'ems, fun and frustrating, but it gives me a reason to get into games I wouldn't know. Oh yeah, for sure. So because of that, again, he was wide open in the flat, and then flat out dropped it. Like he caught it and then literally fumbled the ball and had to recover it. Like Casper, the friendly ghost, all over him. And again, it's going to be a 4th and 4. They're going to punt it. There is the punt. And that is going to bounce at the 5, bounce backwards at the 7. Good punt. Great punt by Bajorquez. And the Dolphins pretty much got to march the entire field. 1st and 10 coming up for them. But commercial break coming up. 14-yard catch. Nice. Saints score again. 14-20. Ooh, interesting. Eagles up 21-4. You guys providing up. Yeah, look at that. Appreciate you guys. Look at that. Guys providing some scores for the chat. Appreciate you guys so much. That's awesome. My Bears are going to lose. We do all our scoring in the first half and more or less give up the second half. Man, that's tough. Oh, you're Bears. I got you. Vikings are pathetic. That's why I left the fan base. Oh, geez. Well, yeah, the Vikings love to, get wrecked in the postseason. Yeah, Ultimate Sports Ohio State. Yeah. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do. I call games. Pardon me. So, again, if you like said games, like the NFL, all that stuff, NFL, college football, MLB, make sure to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. Again, if you're on the phone, I don't know about the TV. I couldn't tell you. But if you press the like button on your phone, you'll see there's a football symbol moving there. Again, that means that I'm a football channel, folks. So, again, if you're a football guy or gal, make sure to like and subscribe because this is what I do. I call games. And, again, it's not just the Steelers channel. I do call games, of course, for other games. Well, obviously, other teams. Dolphins, Browns have already been featured 3 times now on the channel. So, again, I'm not saying I'll be doing them every single week because that is not necessarily the case. That won't be happening. But, they have been featured. Again, I try to bounce around the NFL. That's really what I try to do. So, again, make sure to like and subscribe. And, again, if you like college football, I do a little bit of college basketball as well. That'll be a little bit later down the road, really when football season has concluded. That's pretty fun. I enjoy college basketball. May do a little hockey. I don't really know much about hockey, but I don't know. We're looking at ways to pretty much expand and grow the channel. Didn't see any reason why y'all should lose. Ben Johnson said during the week, you guys will absolutely not overlook this opponent. Man, that would be pretty tough. Vikings are not good either. Vikings have made the playoffs, Seth. They just they always choke in the playoffs every single time. How does football thing work? Does it get added to my YouTube? I have no idea, Ultimate. I just noticed it today. I know Jaguar Gator, he was streaming, and that happened. And then Rhino did the same thing last time. I'm like, well, I wonder if that's happening to me. And then, today I got it. So 1st and 10 at the 8. Sending a man in motion. Tua hands it off up the race at the 10, the 15, and brought down at the 16. That is Ollie Gordon on the carry. Gain of 8. But I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, you might just get it. But if not, then just keep doing football and then you'll get it. They're showing the Jalen Hurts throw to Devontae Smith, 21-9, Philly over Minnesota. Jalen Hurts, very good throw to Devontae Smith, second and a long one, probably 2nd and 2, might as well call it that. Tua under center. Tua hands it, rolling to his left, fires. It is caught at the 15, brought down at the 17-yard line. Needed to get to the 18 again. It's going to be 3rd and 1, so they'll have another opportunity here. But definitely, a little scary. Again, the Dolphins have struggled, really, to just move the ball. Hope we win. I just know we are, but I hold out hope, as always. We are currently on a 3-game heater. Oh, yeah, the Bears have been looking good. This would be a big win against the Saints. I mean, obviously, the Saints aren't good, but just to keep it going. 3rd and 1. Tua under center, trips to the right. Tight end in tight to the left, sending a man in motion. Tua hands it off up the middle to Gordon, extending, and he should get the first down depending on the spot. Looks like he did extend it. But I don't know if they're going to give it to him. Oh, this is going to be close. Oh, they're not going to give it to him. Oh, I thought he extended. Oh, that's a bad spot. His knee was not down. Wow, that's a pretty bad spot. So 4th and inches coming up for the Dolphins. Mike McDaniel, I think he knows that this is for his job. I mean, it's not a good team, yeah. And looks like they're going to go ahead and call a timeout. I would have thrown the challenge flag if I'm McDaniel. But that's just me. Fields got laid out, really. Jeez. So, again, a 4th and inches for the Dolphins. And we're just kind of waiting to see what happens here. Next week, of course, a lot of action. Bears, Ravens, Dolphins, Falcons, Jets, Bengals, Cowboys, Broncos, Titans, Colts. All that is on CBS next Sunday. Again, I don't really know what games I'm calling. We'll see. We'll see on what I call. I kind of, again, bounce around, trying to get matchups that might help me out going forward. So 4th and 1, again, looks like they're going to go for it. I would have at least thrown the challenge flag, McDaniel. Come on, buddy. 4th and inches. Tua is under center, sending a man in motion. Tua hands it off up the middle. Gordon does get the first down. He was tackled by his own teammate to go forward. So Gordon took a shot from the Browns and a shot from his own teammate. Look at that. Jeez. Literally knocking him forward. Steelers play late next week. Yeah, we play the Packers, so that's 100% will be called on the channel. Unsure the other two games. I don't know. We'll see what happens. 1st and 10 here for Tua and the Dolphins under center, sending a man in motion. Tua hands it off. This is Achane. Achane trying to find something but can't find anything. That's a loss on the play. A loss of 2. And that should be, it's going to be 2nd and 13 coming up for the Dolphins. Got a basketball? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it'd be interesting how that really works. I don't really know. 2nd and 13. Tua in the shotgun. Trips to the right, trips right to 2 receivers to the left. Tua checks it down. It's caught by Achane. He's at the 20. He's at the 25, 30, and brought down at the 32. Nice catch and run there by Achane, and that is a brand new set of downs for the Dolphins. Again, the Dolphins, they need to get something going here. It has been a rough showing for them. It really has been. So good stuff for the Dolphins. 1st and 10 as we're approaching the 6.5 minute mark, pretty much. Tua hands it off up the middle. This is Achane trying to bounce it outside, trying to fight forward. He does get a nice gain of about 3, but nothing really doing there. So 2nd and 7 coming up for the Dolphins. Again, just the clock continuing to run. Dolphins, they still have a chance. They really need to score here, though. Anything to keep it a 2-score game. Again, it's 24-6. The Browns defense got me 24 points. Yeah, the points, they are flying to the ball right now. Again, they had a pick 6. So 2nd and 7. Tua in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Tua drops back, looking, steps up, fires to the right. Oh, wide open to the 50. He's at the 45, 40, and brought down at the 38. Oh, that's a huge play for Miami. Again, who was that? That was Tanner Connor, his first catch of the day. And again, gain of 28 for Connor, putting him at the 37 of Cleveland. And they brought the blitz. So 1st and 10 coming up. Tua is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Tua drops back, looking over, fires. It is caught at the 35, and that's pretty much where he's going to be tackled. Ollie Gordon on the catch. Napier bio was 21 plus. Geez, lucky guy. I wish I would be bought out, for millions of dollars. It would be nice. Then I start another channel. 2nd and 8. For the Dolphins, they're at the 35 of Cleveland. They're kind of moving the ball here. They need something. Tua in the shotgun. Tua hands it off to Achane. Achane fighting forward and not getting much. Brought down at the line of scrimmage. That is Shelby Harris on the tackle. Seattle and Blue Jays tonight. Seattle wins. Yeah, possibly. So, yeah, I saw that earlier. Your brother's an Eagles fan? Yeah. Eagles, yeah, they look pretty good. 3rd and 8 coming up for the Dolphins. Again, they're at the 35. They need to get to the 27 for a brand new set of downs. They're 1 for 8 on 3rd down. Their average yards to go is 9 as Tua is by himself in the shotgun. Waddle is in the slot. Tua drops back, looking to his left. Over the middle, it is caught. Oh, and they're going to say incomplete pass. Oh, Tanner Connor was open in the middle of the field. Let's see what we got here. Oh, my goodness. Connor just dropped it. That is a killer. Connor should have had it. It's 4th and 8, and they might be going for it. And again, it's just the thing. I think McDaniel gets it. I think he understands that a devastating loss here to Cleveland could mean the end to his tenure here for Miami. Tua's in the shotgun, sending a man in motion. Tua drops back, looking to his right, fires over the middle. It is caught. Oh, and he's short. Washington made the catch and paid the price for it. As he's down, oh my gosh, he got sandwiched by a couple of Browns. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Cleveland, but again, Washington is down. What a hit. Yeah, no, he got wrecked. Eagles make a nice stop. Man, he took a shot there. So 3:13 left to go here in the third quarter. Browns leading 24-6 over the Dolphins. Browns will have the ball back. Check over some scores across the nation. All right, the Bears lead 23-14 over the Saints in the third quarter. The Patriots blowing out the Titans. Again, the Titans were up, I think, what was that, 10-7 or 13-7 at one point? Oh, geez. 31-7 Patriots over the Titans. Chiefs blowing out the Raiders 31-0. Geez. Eagles leading 21-16 as the Vikings have just scored. And the Panthers leading 13-3 over the Jets. Yeah, this is not a good week for me. Jeez. What a hit. Grant again. Yep. Do you believe the Penn State coach should have been fired? I mean, that's a tough one. I mean, yes and no. I mean, I hate to say kind of both there, because Penn State, they believe themselves to be, part of the elite of college football. And Franklin pretty much got them to like the doorstep of it, but he could never actually walk through the door. Every time he played every time it was a big game, he'd always lose. He's always on the receiving end of those losses. So if Penn State believes they have the program and the team to do it, then they need to look for someone else to take them to the next step. So in that case, yes. I just don't think Penn State is that team, that program. And, I think they're like, after Franklin's gone, after he is gone now. But I think, they'll be competing. I don't think anything's going to change, though. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of the same thing with Tomlin. Tomlin, I think, should be gone. I'm tired of Tomlin. We just, I'm tired of, if you have as many playoff wins as me in the last 8 years, there's a problem. That's how I view it. And I think Penn State kind of viewed that the same way. Like, we're just consistently coming up short. We need to take that next step. I was just got kind of burned out with football, start my own scouting report stuff. NFL, I gotcha. You keep getting shipping container ads. What you been Googling? No, that's all the ads. That's on you guys. I control nothing. Whatever you guys see on your end, that's on you. So Gabriel rolling out to his left, fires, and it is caught at the 41. That was Thrash on the catch. Now the Dolphins saying incomplete. Oh, Thrash couldn't hold on to it. So never mind. It's 2nd and 10 coming up for the Browns. So yeah, no, that's on your end, Stefan. Yeah, I don't control what you guys see. I can actually, but since I'm starting out, I'm not, to kind of maximize potential revenue I can get, which isn't much. It's not like I'm rich or anything. I'm not. Be nice to do this full time though. Would be nice. 2nd and 10. Gabriel in the shotgun. Trips left. One receiver to the right. Gabriel swings it out. It's caught. This is Sampson. He's at the 30, the 35, and is hit hard at the 37. He took a big hit there. Yeah, no, if I ever get to the point where I'm making $100 a day, I'm like, yep, I'm all in on this, but not even close to that. I make, yeah, for this stream, maybe 10, 15, I don't know, just depends. But that's pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty happy with that, obviously. Showing off the lefties here that have played in the NFL. Michael Vick, of course, he went number 1 overall in 01. 3rd and 1. Gabriel hands it off up the middle, and he is gonna get there. I want to say Judkins, I think, is going to get it, and that's going to be a brand new set of downs for the Browns. If they keep showing up on the ESPN page, don't think it's... Are you talking about this over here? Or are you talking about, on my page? Yeah, I have no idea. I don't have personalized ads on for this is my YouTube account, and I don't have personalized ads. So they're literally just doing whatever. I got what you're saying. Yeah, I don't know. It's really dumb. I hate that. I hate the stupid screen. All right, Gabriel hands it off to Sampson. Sampson cutting inside. He's brought down at the 41. That's a gain of 3. Does CBS have a doubleheader today? Yeah. I don't know about in your area, but they always have a game. Both networks have a game after. It just depends, are you in the area that you'll get that doubleheader or not? So 2nd and 7 coming up for the Browns. As again, the Browns are just looking to chew the clock here and walk out with the W. 2nd and 7 at the 41. Gabriel in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Gabriel hands it off. This is Sampson. Sampson cutting inside and is brought down at the 42 after a gain of 1. So not much doing there for the Browns. Gabriel, 7 for 10, 68 yards. Hasn't really been asked to do much. It's been Judkins today in the ground game. And, of course, the defense. Defense has been very good as well. Judkins, 21 carries, 78 yards. Judy, leading receiver, 2 catches, 17 yards. So, yeah, not much happening really on the offense. 3rd and 6 as Gabriel's in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Gabriel drops back, steps up, moving to his left. Fires, and it is caught at the 45, at the 40, and brought down at the 35. That is a brand new set of downs, but there is a flag. There's always a flag. Legal contact. Defense. That penalty will be declined. So that should take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. All right, well, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. The Browns leading 24-6 over Miami, and the Browns, of course, with the ball, and they are driving. They are driving indeed. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like set amount of games, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Again, I cover the NFL. I cover, college football. I need some water. And I cover MLB. I'm sorry, folks. I'm coughing and dying over here. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Yes, for Sundays, I have like 5 or 6 bottles of waters on the side to help. Anyway, the Bears leading 23-14 as they head to the 4th quarter. Bears up by 2 scores. Of course, Patriots leading 31-13. The Chiefs leading 31-0 over the Raiders. The Eagles, Vikings 21-16, and the Panthers 13, Jets 3. There's only one game that is 1 score, and that's Eagles Vikings. Man, that is, geez. They are air conditioned one. There they are. The air-conditioned one looks nice. Oh yeah. Again, I have no idea. Like I said, pumpkin spice latte. I don't know. Like it's again. It's not my personalized ads. I don't know what it is. So yeah, like I said, I've turned that all off. So it's just sending me random stuff. I don't like it. Trayvon Diggs is out today. Oh, that's going to be huge. Am good. You're good, Troy, or I'm good? I'm not good. I'm coughing up a storm over here. I can't speak. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Like I said, there's a lot of competition out there for your, for your set of eyes or whatever. Of course, again, I appreciate you guys letting me call this game for you. And again, if I'm doing a good job, make sure, again, to hit the like button and, of course, subscribe to the channel. We are a growing channel. Again, over 1,200 subs in the last 10 weeks. So it's 120 subs a week. We are moving up, trending in the right direction. Again, it was just a few months ago where we were at 300. So, again, we are moving up really fast. So, again, we are going to be destined for success as long as I keep it up. So, and I plan on keeping it up. So 1st and 10 for the Browns. They're at the 35. Gabriel is under center. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Gabriel moving to his left. Fires. It is caught at the 35. And he's driven backwards. So that's pretty much it for him. I couldn't tell you who it was. That was Corley on the catch. Malachi Corley. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Browns. Again, they're just kind of looking to eat up the clock, chew the clock here, and get out of here. And they'll be 2-5. The Dolphins will fall to 1-6. And again, questions will be about McDaniels, I should say, as Gabriel hands it off to Judkins at the 30 and brought down at the 29-yard line. Another nice run by Judkins. That should put him over 80. But no, wait, there's a flag. Holding on the play. Offense number 56. That'll back him up. So never mind. That won't put him up above 80. He'll stay at 78. And, of course, folks, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. So it's going to be 2nd and 20 for the Browns. Of course, that stops the clock. That's not what the Browns want. And, of course, again, if you're looking for more football, I will be covering another game after this. Packers and the Cardinals right after this one. Well, maybe I'll have a little bit of a break. But, yeah, that's pretty much the other game I'll be covering this fine Sunday afternoon. 2nd and 20, Gabriel swings it out. It's caught by Fannin. Fannin is not going anywhere. Tell you what, he's still fighting, but, yeah, he's brought down at the line of scrimmage. You think chat broke? No, it's all good. I mean, sometimes, yeah, it goes quiet. That's okay. Again, I'm just here to call the game. You're watching it on TV and chat stop scrolling and it's quiet here. Oh, it's all good. I'm sorry. No, again, it's just, the game, not really exciting. I mean, it's exciting, but it's a blowout. So, not going to have a lot of new people checking in and stuff like that. 3rd and 21. Ball at the 46. Gabriel drops back, fires. It is caught at the 45 and immediately dropped down. Ford thought he was still up, but nope, not in this reality. As looks like the Browns will have to punt it away. It's all good. Again, I'm a silent viewer whenever I go to other channels as well, so I totally understand. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. They're talking about the backup quarterback for the Browns. We had a little discussion about that earlier. That was quite the conversation. As the Browns are ready to punt it away. And there is the punt. 10, 20, 30. And, oh, what a catch at the 5. Of course, by the special teams of the Browns. And the Browns, again, will have a long way to go. I like all your comments, and I think you will get a lot more subscribers, and will tell my friends about you to keep the good work. Thank you, Jerry. Appreciate it. I try. Again, I'm not for everyone, obviously. If we were all here for that. But, again, I try my best to call the game. And, of course, again, of course I'll have my personal opinions. They'll leak out, of course. Not trying to make fun, or just have a good time. That's all. We're all sports fans, That's pretty much the gist of it. So again, if you're a sports fan, this is the channel for you. Again, make sure to subscribe. NFL, college football, MLB, that is pretty much like the core of the channel. Of course, MLB is coming to a close, so you won't see much more MLB, if at all. I don't even know if I will call another MLB game because the Brewers are out, and I had a very good Brewers support cast. But yeah, again, make sure again to like and subscribe if you're a fan of what you're listening to. Again, it's completely free to do so, folks. You don't have to pay me anything. All you gotta do is have an account on YouTube and subscribe, and it's completely free. We'll check out some scores from across the NFL. I don't know if this is updated. It should be updated. Let me refresh, though. All right, again, the Bears leading 23-14 over the Saints. The Browns up 24-6 over the Dolphins. Of course, that is happening here. Patriots up 31-13 on the Titans. The Chiefs shutting out the Raiders 31-0. Eagles 21, Vikings 16. The Vikings are driving at the Philadelphia 15. Ooh, interesting there. And the Panthers leading 13-3. That one's the game. That's that one. Of course, there's a lot of people that are covering that game. I know Rising Rhino, of course. Yeah, make sure again to check out Rising Rhino. It's a partner in crime. We used to have a show together. Me, I don't necessarily do that show anymore. Maybe I return to it. You never know. You never know. So, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe. I just got back from church and then work. I heard your loud voice and left the stream on this morning. Thought you were here for... Oh, this guy. The week Steelers lose. All the others division win. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. That's how it goes. All right, we are back again. I do appreciate you guys tuning in for this one. Again, I know there's a lot of competition for your attention right now in this Dolphins-Browns game. Again, a lot of streams out there. Thank you for letting me tune in. Thank you for letting me call the game for you, and you guys tuning in. 1st and 10, Tua under center, sending a man in motion. Tua tosses to Achane. Achane fighting forward and only gets a yard or so. As, again, he's brought down about the 7-yard line. Some would say the 6 or 7 yard line. And some would say that. Second half possessions, just nothing really doing. Again, a pick on the first play, and then they had to punt it after they went backwards for 9 yards. And then they drove the field, but then turned over on downs. So, again, it's been a rough showing for the Dolphins. They actually marked him down at the 6. So, 2nd and 9 for the Dolphins. Tua under center. Tua hands it off, but there is a flag. I know that's a shock. That's going to be 11 penalties. Or is that the 10th one? I don't know. But yeah, a lot of penalties in this one. Just backing him up some more. So 2nd and 12. I guess it's half the distance. Yeah, so 2nd and 12 coming up for the Dolphins. Again, I feel bad. I mean, I know Mike McDaniels is a kind of a meme at this point, but, probably going to get fired very soon. And again, I actually believe him to be a very great offensive mind, but unfortunately not working out as he hands it off to Achane, and Achane isn't going anywhere. That's a loss on the play. The Browns defense just all over him today here on DrDelay. I believe that was that Mason Graham? Yeah, that's the defensive tackle from Michigan. So 3rd and 12 coming up for the Dolphins. This is pretty much the game, folks. If they don't convert this, it is probably not going to end in a Dolphins win. Tua drops back. Looking to his left. Heavy pressure, fires. It is intercepted at the 10. He's at the 5 and brought down at the 2. That is your ball game. Again, still 11 minutes left to go in this one. But heavy pressure. Heavy pressure forcing the throw from Tua. Oh, man, that is just devastating. And Tua looking pretty upset. Jeez, I mean, that is just Only a 4-man rush was enough to overwhelm the Dolphins' offensive line. Again, it was almost instant, that they were in the backfield. It's actually pretty terrible how the Dolphins are. 1st and goal. Judkins in the Wildcat. He's going to take it himself up the middle, and he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland Browns, and it's officially a rout. As it's 30-6, of course, we're pending the extra point. Judkins with his 3rd touchdown of the game. That has been a rough showing for the Dolphins. Dolphins actually having... I saw a fan with a paper bag. That is unfortunate. Points off turnovers, 20. Of course, again, we're just pending the extra point here. So make it 21 points off the turnovers. 31-6 is your score with 10:56 left to go here in the 4th quarter. It's been all Browns. The defense has just been all over them. Do you think Shedeur Sanders get in the game to let you see what he can do? I mean, even if he were to have a good drive, I would not be swayed by one drive, Lonnie. But, I mean, just look at what's happened here. Even if he gets in, I mean, like Gabriel's only thrown 14 passes. It's not like Gabriel. It's not like they're using the quarterback today. Like that, not at all. I mean, they're not using. I mean, they've pretty much been running and running and running, and then they'll mix in another run, and then another run, and then they'll pass. And that's pretty much been the Browns today. Judkins again, he's been the guy. 22 carries, 80 yards, 3 touchdowns. I mean, Gabriel's only thrown 14 passes. So that might be the formula. Again, that's really what the Browns should do. That's what they've tried to do is really, again, just ball control. Let the defense just kill, of course, the other team. But, again, just eat up clock on the Browns. So Sanders will not get in. If he does, it'll just be run plays. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Dolphins would beat the Steelers in Miami. Maybe. So, like I said, again, if he got in, he wouldn't really do much. So, I mean, I guess he can take snaps and hand it off to Judkins. So, I don't know. Again, Lonnie, it's going to take a lot to really win me over. I don't think I'll ever will be, to be honest with you, because I just don't think he has it. I just don't. But, again, if he ever gets in, and, let's just say he's a starter for a year, the team is like 12-5, 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns, okay, I guess I'll be wrong. Unfortunately, I'll have to turn on a console for that to happen. Xbox, PlayStation, you get the gist. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. But it is what it is, It is what it is. If he gets in, he gets in. If he doesn't, he doesn't. I don't know. I just don't think so. From what I gather, from what, people are saying, that Gabriel can play absolutely atrocious, but this is pretty much Gabriel's job for the year, from what I gather. No worries. Thanks for your. Hey, you're welcome. Again, we all have different views, points of views. I don't know. Again, if he plays well, he plays well. I'll compliment him, of course. Gabriel, again, he's been, whenever he does throw it, he doesn't really have a lot of pressure on him. Field it at the 10, he's at the 20, 25, and stumbles at the 29-yard line. So, again, here come the Dolphins offense, and it's just been Dylan Stats, 11 for 14, 91 yards. I mean, hasn't really thrown it a lot. So, again, Tua comes on. I would assume. I'm not too sure, actually. I've yet to see the actual field here. They're showing everything else but the game. It's one of my favorite parts about the game is when they don't show the game. All right, 1st and 10. Tua in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Tua moving to his right. Looking downfield. It is caught and pushed out of bounds. That is Westbrook. Akine. That's a gain of about 10, and that'll be enough for a brand new set of downs. It's okay if you're not a believer. Oh, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, shoot. I don't know. It is what it is, yeah. I mean, yeah, we're all going to like different players. We're all not going to like a lot of players, just the way it is. It is what it is, folks. 1st and 10 here for the Dolphins. Ball at the 39. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Tua drops back, steps up, fires. It is intercepted at the 40, 45, 50. Breaks a tackle at the 45 and brought down at the 43. And there is a flag. There is a flag. I don't know who it's on. Poor Tua. Yeah, no, I don't know. Holding offense. Penalty is declined. And, of course, the Browns will have the ball. For sure, yeah. For sure. Mike McDaniel. Oh, my gosh. He looks so defeated. Oh, this is it. I'm telling you. Don't be surprised tomorrow morning. Mike McDaniel. I think it's Mike McDaniels. I think he's been fired. Like, don't be surprised if you see that headline. All right, going to commercial break. 31-6. 31-6. Cleveland over Miami. Man, what a blowout. Did not think it'd be a blowout. Let's see here. At least I have one game I can enjoy this year. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's Browns fans are loving this one. Truth is, if DG was allowed to throw a lot this game, it would look a lot like Tua's game. Oh, for sure. No, I completely agree. Lonnie, I completely agree. Again, that's really... Again, the Browns, where they're going to have success is just kind of milking the clock, handing the ball off. I mean, Gabriel, I mean, again, this is pretty much what you see, with Gabriel. You're not going to see him push the ball down the field. He's going to have a high completion percentage. Again, I talked about this earlier, of course, with the college stats thing. He doesn't push the ball down the field. That's what Gabriel is. He's just hey, let's go and get 5 or 6 here, 5 or 6 here, 5 or 6 here. That's good enough. I mean, it's going to win you some games if you have a good defense, if you have a good run game. But ultimately, it's not going to win you at the end of the season. It's not going to win you in the playoffs. Alex Smith, of course, we all remember Alex Smith. That was pretty much his thing. That's why he always had those winning seasons, and that's why he'd always lose in the playoffs, because he couldn't take the deep shots. He couldn't make those throws. And he wouldn't take those. I mean, when he would try, it was just terrible. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what Gabriel is. It's just he's going to be good enough to win you a few games in the regular season. You might win 6 or 7. Or you might have a winning record because, again, of the great run, the running game that you have, and the great defense. But if he were asked to, hey, Gabriel, throw 40, 50 times a game, yeah, you're going to get wrecked. You're not going to win. You're not going to win. To be honest, though, there aren't many quarterbacks that can be asked to do that and win. I mean, Mahomes, obviously. Mahomes is really the only one. Even Allen, when he throws a lot, I don't really think the Bills are that great when he throws a lot, to be honest with you. I agree with what you say about DG. I think it puts him as a great back. Oh, yeah, completely. Yeah, I think that's what I think of Gabriel. Gabriel is a great backup. 100%. 100%. That's what Gabriel is. He's getting his start now. I mean, again, I don't think he's quarterback for the future. I don't think the Browns think that either. Again, they took him in the 3rd round. I don't think many people would take a quarterback in the 3rd round and think, oh, yeah, this guy is the guy. Gabriel under center hands it off to Judkins. Judkins, again, is just devoured. It's been really hit and miss with Judkins. And it's not really his fault, of course. Whenever he gets the ball, he's having a fight to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's not on Judkins because, I mean, the offensive line has been pretty bad as far as the run blocking. You'll have a few holes here and there. That's where Judkins has most of his yards. Was really that one run, I would say. I don't know if they have the longest run. 46, yeah. So you take away that run, Judkins is at 22 carries, 32 yards. I mean, that sounds about right. 2nd and 12, Gabriel drops back, looking over the middle, fires down the left side. He's got a guy. It is incomplete. Judy, it was the intended target. Jones with good coverage on the play. So there is a flag. There is a flag with 9:11 left to go. And I don't know. I guess they're going to pick up the flag. There's no flag, I guess. I don't know. All right, 3rd and 12. I mean, I feel like if he would have caught it, they would have kept the flag. That's kind of like that thing, you know. Trying to get the Dolphins to come back, maybe. Gabriel jumps back, looking to his left, fires. It is caught at the 40. Fannin makes a guy miss and is brought down at the 37. So that's a gain of about 5 or 6. Tell you what, I know Fannin, you might not look, I don't know if you guys have really watched much of, I don't know if there's, I don't really know what the fan base is here, Browns or Dolphins. I've been actually very impressed with this Harold Fannin guy. I feel like, could be pretty good. I will say that. This is the 3rd game I've watched him with the Browns, and I don't know. It's just, I feel like he could be pretty good if he were like the number 1 for sure. Gabriel, they're going to go for it. 4th and 5. They need to get to the 32. They're at the 38, so that's 4th and 6, so CBS is wrong. And the clock is at 0 on the play clock, and we're going to see a delay of game, so they're going to have to punt it away. I don't know. I know Ultimate Sports is probably here. Ultimate, what do you think about Fannin? I know you're a diehard Browns fan. I don't know if there's any other Browns fans here. Let me know. Let me know what you think. I mean, maybe I'm just, I don't know. From what I've gathered, from what I've witnessed myself, I think Fannin not too shabby. Not a bad player here. Again, 31-6. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I mean, this is a blowout, so I do appreciate you guys for tuning on in. Bajorquez ready to punt things away back to Miami. Again, it's just been a disastrous game. There's the snap, and here is the punt. And that is going to bounce at the 5 and into the end zone for a touchback. I feel like this game should already be over. For some reason, it's still going. And we're going to get a quarterback change for Miami. This is Quinn Ewers. Quinn Ewers going to get some action here. As, I mean, Tua has been pretty bad. Of course, again, he's had to deal with a lot of pressure. But Tua, again, 12 for 23, 100 yards, and 3 picks. Harold's the tight end of the future for the Browns. He will be a key piece going forward when you trade David before the deadline. Oh, you think you're going to trade Njoku? Oh, that'd be crazy. Oh, man. Well, I mean, I think Njoku's a little overrated myself. But, yeah, Fannin's good. I like Fannin. 1st and 10 at the 20. Ewers drops back. Steps up, fires. That is almost intercepted. Oh, Harden almost ruining Ewers' day. But not quite. There were 4 Browns in the area there. I don't know what Ewers was looking at. There were 5. What coverage has 5 Browns in the air? Well, I mean, I don't know. There's probably busted coverage on the other side of the field. But, I mean, there was literally 5 Cleveland Browns in the area. So 2nd and 10 coming up for the Dolphins. Ewers in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right to 1 receiver to the left. Ewers drops back. It's a screen. It's caught. And he is dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That is Westbrook on the catch. Akine, I think. The loss of 2. David is on his contract year. Trade him for a 4th or 5th. Okay, I gotcha. Dolphins are bad. Yep. Yeah. Try not to swear there, Jacob. It's all good, though. It's all good. I know you didn't mean a lot of malintent there. 3rd and 12 for the Ewers and the Dolphins. Oh, he fumbles the snap, picks it up, and he's sacked. Oh, my goodness. Wow, this is a one-sided game if I've ever seen one. I feel like I've been getting a lot of one-sided games lately. Again, earlier I covered Rams-Jaguars. Ewers just flat out could not make the catch on the snap. That is a very bad look for Ewers and the Dolphins. Again, Mike McDaniel, you can see he's probably aged so much in 3 or 4 years since taking the job. But he looks so stressed out. Here is the punt. And hey, again, Ewers entering the game. Maybe the Browns turn to their backup quarterback here, as you never know. Wouldn't that be something? Spiridides showing Adam Archuleta from 2017. He was joking around. He's had a lot of Cleveland Browns games in his career. Of course, Spiro usually does the worst game on the slates. So definitely a shot there at Cleveland. I'm not hearing any commotion, so I'm assuming Gabriel's in the game. Gabriel is under center, sending a man in motion. Gabriel's going to kill the play. Gabriel drops back, hands it up, and it's going to be a couple there by Judkins. You better be careful. Landing awkwardly there. You don't want him to go down. That would be a devastating loss. I mean, of course, the Browns have a, pretty good running backs, I would say. But, Judkins is clearly the number one they have. He's now over 80 yards, 81 yards to be exact. So that's kind of interesting. They're literally joking around about how they've covered so many Browns games together. Gabriel, play action. Steps up, fires. It is caught at the 45. Fannin still on his feet at the 40 and brought down at the 40. Again, Fannin, he's just a tough guy. He is a tough guy to bring down. I think he's very solid. That was a great pass to Fannin. Nice catch in round 2. Watch, again, the timing there. Remember to note that I might be a little bit behind. Yeah, again, you're right there in Cleveland. I might have a little bit of a delay here down in Texas. So 1st and 10 here for Gabriel under center. Sending a man in motion. Gabriel hands it off to Judkins. Judkins up the middle and is brought down at the 37. That's a gain of 3 as we're ticking close to the 5-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Again, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure, again, before you go, to leave a like and, of course, subscribe. Of course, if you hate me, if you want to leave a dislike button, that's perfectly fine, too. Would not bother me one bit, actually. Definitely, it actually helps the channel, believe it or not. Even commenting. And halftime, it actually was just so good. That's why I don't mind it. It actually helps. For some reason, it does. Oh, lively chat. Oh, YouTube must a lot of stuff be going on there. Let's go ahead and pump them up in the algorithm, 2nd and 7 here at the 37. Gabriel under center. Play action. Steps up, fires. It is dropped. Flat out dropped by Larvadane. Of course, he took 2 shots there at the end. That was his punishment for, I guess, not making the catch. And it's 3rd and 7 now for the Browns. 4:31 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Again, it's a blowout. It is a flat-out blowout. Haven't really checked the other scores. I guess I can do that after this play or next commercial break. So 3rd and 7, Gabriel in the shotgun. They need to get to the 30 for a brand new set of downs. Gabriel drops back, looking over the middle. Moving to his right now, moving to his left, but down he goes. Sack. It's a loss of 8 on the play. It says 7, but he was brought down at the 45. We have to imagine the Browns are going to punt it away. So we'll go ahead and check out the scores from across the NFL. Go ahead and refresh here. All right, the Bears leading the Saints 26-14. 4:30 left to go in that one. Eagles leading 28-19. Carson Wentz. They were driving. What the heck happened? But Jorge is ready to punt it away. As here is the punt. And that is going out of bounds inside the 10. The Panthers leading over the Jets 13-6. The Jets are driving. Interesting. So they have a chance here. Final scores: Patriots over the Titans 31-13. Chiefs over the Raiders. They shut out the Raiders 31-0. And of course the Rams over the Jaguars 35-7. So that was a blowout. A lot of blowouts. This one's a blowout again, 31-6. If we got time after the game, you want to do the end of the Eagles game? I don't know. We'll see. I don't think so, to be honest with you, Travis, because I do got to stream after this, and again, I do want to rest up a little bit. Might get something to eat real quick between streams. 1st and 10, Ewers hands it off to Gordon. Gordon trips up after a gain of 2. So I do apologize, Travis. If I hadn't, maybe later down the road I can, like next week again, because I haven't eaten anything from breakfast. Of course, I woke up and I covered the Jaguars-Rams game. There's an injury, by the way, on the play. That's why I'm yapping. Gabriel's terrible. I don't think he's good. I don't know if he's terrible, but he's not good for sure. Gabriel is. Yeah, again, like I said, he's not good. That's why I'll leave it there with Gabriel. Just not the best. But if this is how the Browns win, is really by running the ball. Just trying to establish the run game, the defense, of course, making plays, which they have. They've been all over Tua today. Of course, Tua already struggles in these type of games when it's rainy, or pretty much whenever it's not in Miami, he struggles. And, the Browns made it really tough for the Dolphins today. They really did. You be at Cardinals Packers? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, Travis. I'm going to try to get some rest here, and again, try to get something to eat. I might not even, I don't know. We'll see. I'll try to find something. I only have about, 30 minutes. All right, we're resuming here again. 2nd and 8 here for the Dolphins. Ball at the 11. Ewers under center, receiver to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Sending a man in motion. Ewers, play action, steps up, fires, and it is incomplete. Pass intended for Waddle. Waddle took a little bit of a hit there at the end, too, and now he might be in some pain. Browns now 2-0 in the new uniforms. I don't think these are new uniforms. I think the new helmets. Because I've seen these uniforms before, and they are not good. I don't like these at all. These are terrible. You guys would look so much better if you guys had the orange helmets and then the orange pants, with your traditional brown jerseys. I mean, that's what I think. I don't like these at all. All brown. It's gross. Again, another injury here for the Dolphins. As, again, it's been a rough one for Miami. Just with the incompletions, the penalties, the injuries. He's not bad. It's called weather. I don't know. I don't know if it's the weather. I mean, he only had 18 attempts. He was okay. I mean, today he was okay, but again, he wasn't really asked to do much. All right, some scores again across the NFL. Let's see here. Again, the Bears leading 26-14. Browns leading 31-6, obviously. Let's see here. The Eagles leading 28-19. The Vikings are driving. They're actually 4th and 2 at the 15, so we'll see what happens there. Panthers 13, Jets 6. So that's pretty much it. Again, final scores: Rams over the Jaguars 35-7. Patriots over the Titans 31-13. Chiefs over the Raiders 31-0. I'm assuming the Chiefs game has already ended. There we go. Yeah, 31-0. Yeah, no, I don't know what the heck. I had a brain fart. Also, Browns had 2 flat-out drops. Yeah, they did. Yeah, no, not good today by some of the receivers. Not good today by some of the receivers. I'm going to go ahead and, delete that. But again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, folks. This is what I do. I call games. So, again, I appreciate you guys. Going to hide the screen here and check out something else. As, again, after this, I'll be doing Packers and the Cardinals. So 3rd and 8. All right, let me just go back. Ewers drops back, fires. It's caught at the 10 and brought down at the 15. That was caught by Washington. And again, they're well short of the line to gain. So 4th and 4 coming up for the Dolphins. I mean, again, this game's pretty much over. They're just looking to play for pride. Again, Tua has been taken out. So I don't really, again, it's nothing serious. Just Ewers just looking to get some game. He's looked in, not that great. We'll see. 4th and 4 here. Trips to the left to one receiver to the right, sending a man in motion. They need to get to the 19 for a brand new set of downs. Ewers drops back, looking to his right, fires. It's caught at the 12, fighting forward, and is tackled forward. Harris celebrating the tackle, doesn't realize that he pushed the Dolphin forward for a brand new set of downs. Atlanta has two interceptions missed. Is Waddle good? Waddle, I think, is good. It's been a rough day. All right, let me go ahead and go back again. I got to adjust some things on the next stream real quick. Again, I am covering Packers and the Cardinals, just in case you guys are wanting some more sports content today. Hopefully we got a good one there. We'll see. I may have picked games that I didn't think would be blowouts, but apparently 2-0 today on blowouts. So again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with DrDelay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So again, I do appreciate you guys hanging out in this one. Oh, 2 interceptions. Yeah. Carson for the Browns is on pace for 147. Jeez. Yeah, no, he's not too bad. Not too bad. And, of course, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as possible, folks. So, again, appreciate you guys for tuning on in. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. But, yeah, it's a blowout, and we're just kind of ready for this game to conclude. It's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Dolphins whenever we do return to action. They're at their 20. What happened to the Jaguars today? Thought they were going to use Travis Hunter more on offense. Well, yeah, Travis Hunter actually had a really good day today. Covered that one earlier. I can go and show you. Got his first NFL touchdown. So congratulations to him. I can kind of show you here. Travis Hunter, 8 catches, 101, and a touchdown. Of course, some of that came at the end of the game. It's kind of a little bit garbage time. But no, he was still pretty good throughout. He really was. He even had a nice play on defense. But no, it's just the Jaguars got wrecked. A lot of penalties. A lot of, I don't know, the officiating seemed one-sided to me. Just being honest. Yeah, the Jaguars just look pretty bad. They look like they did not want to be there for some reason. I don't know. All right, we're back here again. 2-minute warning. Browns leading 31-6 over the Dolphins. Dolphins have the ball. They're looking to just kind of do something, I guess. Maybe get double digits. I don't know. That'd be a nice change of pace considering what they've had today. CBS commercials. Yep. I don't care. All right, 1st and 10 here at the 20. Ewers in the shotgun, trips to the right, one receiver to left. Ewers drops back, looking to his left, fires down the left side, just lobbing it up there, and it is caught. Oh, what a catch. Eskridge on the catch. That was an amazing catch. Great coverage there by the Browns, but unfortunately for him, Eskridge makes an amazing catch. So they're already at the Cleveland 40. Again, they're just looking to get something there. Garbage time stats, whatever. Of course, a lot of backups in now. So 1st and 10. Ball at the Cleveland 40. Ewers drops back, fires. It is caught at the 34, pushed out of bounds after a gain of 6. That will, of course, stop the clock. That will stop the clock. So, again, 2nd and 4 coming up. 1:49 left to go here in this one. Dolphins' upcoming schedule at Atlanta. Then they host Baltimore, Buffalo, and Washington. 3 straight home games. Will the Dolphins get there is the question. Will Mike McDaniels get there? 2nd and 4, ball at the 34. Ewers drops back. Heavy pressure. Throws. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Westbrook. Nothing doing there. In the end, it's going to be 3rd and 4 coming up for the Dolphins. Clock stopping at 1:46. Third and 4 coming up again. The Dolphins just looking for something to hang their hat on. Third and 4. Ewers in the shotgun. And they're not going to be set. And Ewers going to call timeout. Oh, this game just wants to continue for no reason. Timeout there, Miami. And Cleveland leading 31-6. Breaking, Jay Norvell's been fired from Colorado State. Really? Man, that's a tough one. Jay Norvell. Yep. That was a... Yeah, that was... Man, yeah, I guess they've struggled this year. They were good last year. I think they were 8-4, 8-5, I think, in the Mountain West there. I think they won their bowl game, too. That's a shame. He's not a bad coach. He'll, I'm sure, find another home soon. 3rd and 4. Ball at the 34. Ewers fakes to his left. Rolling to his left. Fumble. Oh, and it's caught there by a lineman. Oh, and he's just blown up. The offensive lineman made the catch, and he was just moseying down the field. Then he was just blown up. Oh, my gosh. He got wrecked. Again, just absolutely nobody blocking. Oh, my gosh. He got wrecked. The offensive lineman is just, do I keep running? And then Wright for the Browns just punished. Punished him, man. Oh, my goodness. So, again, I think they're going to punt, or maybe they go for it. I don't know. Might as well go for it, I guess. Last chance. Ewers not going to get the snap off. What in the world? Oh, my gosh. You can't even get the snap off. Jeez, I'm a delay game. Just absolutely horrible by the Dolphins. Defense declining the 10-second runoff. Why would they? Why would they decline it? Just run it off. Just let's get this game over with. Oh, my gosh. These teams hate me. That's okay. Folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe before you go. Again, I'm covering another game after this. As, I'll be doing Packers and Cardinals. This game should have been over, probably about 10 minutes ago. But I think everybody's in their... Yeah, 45 seconds. Unbelievable. Got interested in calling Colorado, Utah? Nope, you cannot. Time for the Browns offensive scrubs. Yeah, again, I think they just take the knee. Ewers drops back. 4th and 19. He's under pressure. Down he goes. Sack. Yep, that was just the inevitable conclusion of this one. 31-6, 37 seconds left to go. No, I'm not. Again, when it comes to certain college games, I don't cover a lot. I have to be very careful, ultimate, on what I cover. Because, again, they're legally streamed on here, so no chance. So 1st and 10 for the Browns. I mean, I imagine they take a knee. If the Dolphins call a timeout, I would probably crash out, actually. I'm not going to lie. Looks like they are going to take a knee. And that is going to do it in this one. The Browns defeat the Dolphins 31-6. As the Browns move on to 2-5, the Dolphins fall to 1-6. And again, if this is the last game for McDaniels as a head coach, well, it was not a good one. I definitely feel bad for him, but I think this may have been it. I just believe that. All right, check out the scores from across the NFL. Then I, of course, will head on out. And again, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday, by the way. And appreciate you guys for tuning in. Again, I know there's a lot of competition for your attention today. Hopefully I did a good enough job to where you like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. Eagles 28 to Vikings 22. The Eagles knocking on the door, looking to punch it in there. Panthers, again, all they need is a field goal to win. Panthers 13, Jets 6. Final scores: the Bears over the Saints 26-14. Browns over the Dolphins 31-6. Rams over the Jaguars 35-7. Patriots over the Titans 31-13, and the Chiefs shutting out the Raiders 31-0. That's going to do it for me. Again, appreciate you guys. Again, I'll be back for another game in case you guys are, looking for more play-by-play here on the channel. Hopefully we've got a better game. Packers-Cardinals. We'll see what happens here. The Cardinals, again, a feisty team. You never know. But that's going to do it. You guys all have a great rest of your afternoon. If I don't see you again, you guys take care, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.